the one and only, the incomparable Miatta Fahnbulleh.
Well, you have to give me the intro now.
What's your key?
Give me intro. Okay.
The key good for you?
It's all. Hey, one, two. Everybody likes Saturday night. Everybody likes Saturday night. Sing it with me, y'all. Everybody, 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 everybody likes Saturday night. One more time, sing it. Everybody, 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 everybody likes Saturday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
That's good.
I've enjoyed it.
Likewise. Thank you so much. I saw you perform at the Nobel Peace concert. I love the songs. And I saw former President Johnson Sirleaf
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes.
audience. What do you reckon was her lasting legacy?
Her lasting legacy will be that she unleashed George Weah on us. That's the legacy I give to Mrs. Sirleaf. Sorry.
You don't think very much of George Weah, President George Weah?
Have you met George Weah?
Yet to. I'd love to interview him.
Oh, he can't talk much. You won't get much out of him. Huh? He's not very articulate either. No, I'm sorry. He's a fantastic football player.
Yes.
Okay? He's a fantastic player. At least that's what they say, because even when I was in England, I wasn't that much into football. But the background that I come from, we didn't see football players as national political leaders. And I'm sure that's everywhere in Africa. I mean, I never heard Ghanaians saying, Abedi Pele can be president.
Abedi for president.
Can you imagine?
How do you feel about Charles Taylor still being in bars?
I know Charles Taylor entire family.
You do?
There's Liberia now, we all know ourselves. And I would like to be able, let's say 20-something years after the war, I'd like to be able to say something nice about Charles Taylor. But I'm sorry, I can't. I hold Charles Taylor responsible for the destruction of 3 generations of Liberians.
Hello, my name is Kafui Dey. My guest is the legendary Miatta Fahnbulleh, singer, songwriter, composer, producer, broadcaster, activist, humanitarian, and African music custodian, known as the Doyen Diva of Liberian music. She belongs to West Africa, if not the entire Africa. And if you've ever heard this song, Everybody Loves Saturday Night, well, she sang it. A message from our sponsor. Queuing for your favorite wache, we can accept it. If there's one thing that Ghanaians can relate with, it's queuing. Queuing for trotro, we can accept it. We adjust. We survive. In fact, if queuing was an Olympic sport, we would win gold. But one thing we can't accept, it's queuing to swap your MTN SIM. Swap your MTN SIM yourself in minutes. Visit the My MTN app or dial *1333# to get this done ASAP. No more standing, no more sweating, no more who'll be the last person. Do it yourself. Simply swap it everywhere you go. And now back to the conversation. You're welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure, it's an honor being here.
How do you feel today?
I feel good. It's Thursday. I woke up. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I had something to look forward to, like talking to you. So I feel okay. I feel good.
You look great. And they say you shouldn't mention a woman's age, but I don't think you mind. You
No,
look great for 78.
I'm proud of my 78. God's blessings.
Wow. How did you celebrate on the 15th of April when you turned 78?
Guess what? Nada. I didn't feel like I was here. I was here with my nephew and my big daughter in there. She cooked me some nice food and ate and had time to browse and watch television or something. I just didn't feel like anything, like celebrating. I celebrated the 75th. I celebrated the 77th. So, I took a break. 79, I will decide.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's almost like every day is like a celebration.
Every day is like a celebration. They say after 70, when you got your 70 years, anything after is an extra blessing. Yes, so you take every day and you get the most out of it. Don't offend nobody. Let your heart be open. Eat right. Don't overdo things. Then you will come to 78, 79. My mother lived until 88. So according to the tradition, I'm supposed to live until that age or 2 or 3 years after. Yes, so we'll see.
You said eat right. What does eat right mean to you?
Eat right to me means some yam, contemporary, nice fish. Cut out the meats now, the age and the digestive system. But eating our organic food. Once in a while, I step out and eat my Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's one of my weaknesses. But normally, I eat Liberian, African, Ghanaian, Nigerian. I eat our food. Because some of us have gotten consumed with the burgers and the food in the West that has a lot of chemicals and everything else. And
So eat right.
so eat right.
Go organic.
Go organic. And you don't have to even think about it being organic. When you sit down to eat banku, it doesn't have any injections within it. It is the fermented corn, which is healthy, etc. With the pepper, onions is good.
You're good to go.
You're good to go.
It's some really interesting you're talking about banku and akplen, because recently I was listening to the BBC and they were talking about how fermented foods are the foods to be eating.
Yes.
Then this is the kenkes and
Yes.
the bankus.
Yes. Oh, I had some nice kenke last week. Julie fixed for me with gravy. She did my fish gravy because I didn't just want to have it with the fish and whatnot. And when I put that thing in my mouth, it was like I was surprised at the taste. Delicious. And I couldn't for the life of me think why someone would want to eat fried rice.
It's funny, eh? For those born in the
Late 40s.
40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, when you say Miatta Fahnbulleh, they know who you're talking about. But for a Gen Z person waking up to see Miatta Fahnbulleh in the news, I mean, it's a whole new level, because just a couple of days ago, your own niece was appointed UK Secretary of State for Energy Security and Net Zero. Same name.
Yes.
Miatta Fahnbulleh.
Yes.
Did you know of the appointment before we knew about it?
I knew she was going to get an appointment. I mean, because we're we were in touch. I mean, our family pretty close. But I didn't know which one it would be. But we knew she should get an appointment because she was one of the first to stand up and say, look, we're not going in the right direction. And as a result, what's his name? Keir Starmer had to step down. Mm-hmm. And that's how Burnham came into being. So I think she did the right thing. I think there were a lot of people saying she rushed or she was, too quick. But it was the right thing to do. And those are the qualities of a Fahnbulleh and a Brownell.
So was she named after you?
Because
it's still the same Miatta Fahnbulleh.
Yes, it's the same Miatta Fahnbulleh. But that's it. Because people ask me, was she named after you? And I've never asked my brother.
Because she's your brother's daughter.
Because she's my brother's daughter. But our paternal grandmother, my father's mother, was called Miatta. So my father named me after his mother. So in my brother's case, it could be our grandmother or it could be me. But you don't really ask. I mean, what are you going to say? You love me that much?
Bottom line, she's called Miatta Fahnbulleh.
She's called Miatta Fahnbulleh. She's named after her two grandmothers.
That's it.
Miatta Nkrumah. My mother's name is Nkrumah.
Okay. What does Miatta mean? And what language is that?
Miatta is in the Vai language
Of Liberia.
But also a derivative of Aminata in Arabic, because our set of people are basically Muslim Islamic people. Yes, so where you will go in Guinea is Aminata, Sierra Leone and Liberia, Miatta, and it means, to where are you going?
And your answer is?
Everywhere.
They're going everywhere.
Of course not. I'm going everywhere. Everywhere I can.
Almost like a prophetic name, really. Because your music has taken you everywhere.
Very true. Very true. Very true. That's why I dropped journalism. I figured I would do better with the music. We
are glad you dropped it.
Why?
So that people like us can come and interview you.
My dad was a very smart man. He said, journalism in Africa?
It's dangerous, eh?
And he didn't want his daughter getting involved. So he settled for the music reluctantly.
And we'll get to that. And talking about the music, you're still putting out music.
Yes, no. The voice is still there. I can still hum a tune. And that is what I love to do. And I always say, artists are not like civil servants. An artist doesn't retire.
No 60 years business for you. No going home at 60.
No. An artist does not retire. And in fact, even those who are not artists, people who retire, they die faster. Because you have nothing to look forward to. You have nothing to motivate you. And I'm glad I still have the capacity when I'm in my room and read about something. I immediately start thinking about lyrics.
Yeah?
To how I can do that. Yes.
That's it.
Now, of course, the next morning I wake up and I don't remember. So I've started like writing those quick things down. But no retirement for me. There was no retirement for Ella Fitzgerald. There was no retirement for Miriam Makeba. No retirement for Cesaria Evora. Yeah, you keep doing it.
That's it.
Yeah, you keep doing it. As long as my voice is not like when I start singing, you see the. But I'm sure one of my grandchildren would tell me, like, Grandma, stop singing. But until that happens,
Yes.
yeah, until that happens,
What's the latest project called?
it was recorded here in Accra
Okay.
with the Honorable Panji Anov,
Oh, the Great Panji.
the great Panji, and Akable.
Ah, nice.
Oh,
So this must be some interesting high life music.
combination of high life, palm wine, a combination of African music. I don't know how.
The comeback, still kicking it.
That's right.
Still kicking it.
Still kicking it. That's right.
Yes.
One of my girlfriends gave me that title.
Still kicking it.
Still kicking it.
What are we kicking?
We're kicking the music. I mean, still kicking it means I'm still here. And can still raise a leg.
That's it.
That's right. And it's got some interesting tracks on it. We did a remix of Amo Sakisa with some younger artists from Liberia. And
For the Gen Z people who don't know Amo Sakisa, please sing the hook for me. I'll give you a reading.
Amo Sakisa, Amo Sakisa, Amo Sakisa, Amo Sake. I want to dance with my legs too short. Amo Sakisa. I want to sing but I ain't got no voice. Amo Sakisa. I want to sing but I blah 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 blah.
And then there's a hook.
Siolele, siole, siolele, si. This guy actually has me singing at 10 o'clock in the morning.
So a remix of Amo Sakisa. This is a big song. Oh.
Yeah, it's a nice song,
Yes.
and they will like the updated version.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we got some rap in there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to do something with the younger generation, a couple of them come up. I've even got something in the works with another young artist from Liberia called Tantan. He just sent me some music 3-4 days ago. Eric likes it.
Eric Antonio.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
musician,
Yes.
pianist.
So we're looking into doing something like that.
People still sending you music to listen to?
Yes. Which is nice. I mean, those that do obviously respect the longevity. I think they got a little respect for my experience and so forth. Yeah.
Still kicking it. I like it.
Still kicking it.
It's a great one.
Thank you.
Now I want you to take everything all the way back to your earliest recollections as a little girl. What are some of your early memories? And where did they occur?
Monrovia. No. Not Monrovia. Banga, Bon County, Liberia. 1953.
So you were like facts.
Yeah, 1953. My grandmother's husband is a vet, and that's where he's working on the government farm in Swakoko. And we had some white neighbors. White neighbors, I believe now they were missionaries or whatever, and they had some children our age, me and my brother's age, and some others, maybe 4 or 5. And these kids had bikes and tricycle. And you know how children are. You go and stand there, you want to ride their bikes, etc., etc. But they won't let you. They won't let you. Kafui, we watched them for about 3 days.
On their bikes.
On their bikes, right? Can I ride? No! And they're riding in front of us
And they're
in the
teasing you
thing,
now.
and teasing you. On the 4th day,
You took action?
we just grabbed the bikes from. I always remember.
You can't be teasing me up and down like that for 3-4 days.
We grabbed the children's bikes. They couldn't say anything, and we went riding. That's one of my first memories, and it sticks with me because that was just mean. You know, that was just mean of us. If they don't want you to ride, and you know how children are. They're your friends, but when it comes to their toys, they're very possessive. Say, "What is this? Come on, give me this bike."
That's all. What a memory.
Ah, yes, indeed.
And then, so talk to me about your family. How many siblings did you have?
Oh, Lord. Siblings. My mom and dad had 3.
And you were in what order?
I'm number 1.
Oh, the leader.
I am the leader. Yes. And then they got divorced. He remarried with another 4. My stepmom, she still lives, Minnesota.
USA?
Yes.
Okay.
And to my mom, there are 2 boys and 1 girl to me. To my stepmom, there are 2 girls and 2 boys. So that's 7. And then, you know, the African man syndrome, he has to sow his seeds.
All over the place.
Well, I don't know about all over the place, but wherever
the seeds will drop.
wherever the seeds will drop in those moments. So on that level, 1, 2, 3, 4.
These are confirmed seeds that sprouted.
Yes, I can see them. You know, some of you, they can see you. You can't even lie.
No, is this there?
It's there. You can't even lie. So those 4, I can't. So that's what, 7 and 4, 11. Yeah.
Big family.
And then my mother remarried.
Yes.
And had another 2 for her Nigerian husband.
Okay.
So that makes my siblings 14.
It's a big family.
Not really. Not really.
When you're growing up, it wasn't that big.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that big because that early the family almost like all lived together. The relatives were coming from Maryland County into Monrovia area. Everybody was coming, etc. to my grandfather. So there was a time he had all his nieces there. My mother's cousins, first cousins and stuff. It was like we lived in a commune. It didn't seem a lot to us. Come on, there are men who were having 21 children, 27 children.
So yours was relatively small.
Mine is regular. My dad, there was no, I don't think you can find any African man, 30s, 40s, 50s, who just had 3 children, except there was something biologically or medically wrong. Yeah.
It was just natural.
It was just a natural thing. It was just a natural thing.
Did the women get along?
Yes, some did. Some did. I mean, they didn't live in the same compound, I guess, you know. I never knew about the extra 4 until after we were already grown. You know, I have some siblings that are younger than my own children. You know how they,
I feel like it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't have any problem with that because in the Bible, was it when David was very low? Was it David? Very low. And the suggestion was made.
It was the man whose maid was, the wife actually offered the maid to him. Abraham, Sarah, I guess.
Well, it said,
yes.
Let a young maiden lay with him to bring him back to life.
To life from the dead. With consequences that you will not understand in the future.
Right.
So So that was growing up there. Your dad was a really prominent person. Henry Miatta Fahnbulleh Sr. He was a diplomat and an intellectual, ambassador to East Africa.
Yes. Sierra Leone first.
Yes.
Yeah, he was first secretary in London. That's where you see that boarding school thing came up. And then he was transferred ambassador to Freetown, Sierra Leone. Some of the best memories I have as a child.
So you went on posting with him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He wouldn't leave, are you serious? He wouldn't leave me behind. Not that he loved me so much, he just wanted to make sure.
Were you a wild child?
I won't answer. Come on, I won't answer that question. You got to ask some other people.
What kind of child are you?
Curious, and I wouldn't even call it a bit of a rebel, even though some of my teachers said it.
In what way?
I question things.
Give me an example of something you questioned.
Like asking the Latin teacher, why was it necessary for me to be studying Latin when it was a dead language? And they put me outside.
That's a good question.
This is it.
Nobody speaks it anywhere.
No, nowhere. And it was a genuine question. The whole class broke out, laughing, of course.
Because I'm sure they also had the question they want to
You
ask.
might do
but they
that.
couldn't
They
say it.
couldn't. And the woman put me outside. And of course, when they put you out of the class, you're standing outside. And your principal is walking all around. And of course, they come in, Miatta, what have you done again? Yes, but I was a what? Instigator in a nice sense.
Okay.
I could mobilize. You know, we had a band.
Okay.
In Sierra Leone, 14, 15 years old. I put together a girls' band
Nice.
in school, and we had, they were called the Afro Shirelles, because at the time, 62 and stuff, one of the big groups from Motown was the Shirelles. So we became the Afro Shirelles.
Remix.
And there were about initially 5, 6 of us. And it was so exciting, and the girls were so happy to be in. Other girls came, they wanted to be a part of. So we actually had 2 groups, Afro Shirelles and Afro Shirelles 2.
That's it. 1 and 2.
Yes. And a lot of them are still living, and we're in touch.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. So you were an organizer, you like to ask questions.
I ask questions, and yeah.
Did you get that from your father or your mother, do you reckon?
You know, this is the problem. We've always had activists from my mother's side, who her father was, and so forth. But the interesting thing, even my parents didn't see my rebellious spirit from them. They thought they were orthodox and calm and cool. And I remember when I came from America in 1975, with the music in my veins now, you know, I'd hooked up with Masakela and stuff. Because right up until then, performing and singing was a hobby. Was a hobby. I was still going under this illusion that I could present the proper African child. And I just had to, something just went through my mind.
We're talking about your family and where you got the curiosity from.
And I was floating between 75 and 76, and my mother was very worried, and my father was, what are you going to do now you've come back? And what are you going to do? Are you going to be... And I knew I wanted to sing. I was convinced I wanted to sing.
How early did you know that you wanted to sing?
Can you imagine? About 7. 7 years old.
This is in the 50s.
In the 50s. End of term program at my school. last day of school, we have big program in the hall with the teachers and whatnot, and they do recitation. Somebody will do recitation from this and this, and these two sisters, Sienna Sherman, or two first cousins, Sienna Sherman and Massa Dempster, classmate. We're all in class 1 or 2 or something, and those girls stood up to do a duet. A duet.
So they were blending and everything.
Kafui, that, I just said to myself, I want to be able to do that. You know, like I want to sing all two
At the same time.
at the same. I thought it was such a beautiful sound. I want to do that. Yes, as early as that. And then, of course, when I got to England, 9 years old.
Still daddy's posting?
Yeah,
Okay.
Daddy's first posting. And I saw the likes of Helen Shapiro and Brenda Lee, etc. It was like, oh, but I can do that. See, because in Africa, at that time, are you serious?
Doctor medicine, doctor engineer, lawyer. That's it.
Yes. Look at this girl. Her father sent her to the best schools. Ambassador's daughter, and she's singing with band boys. Yes, that's it. I would run away to go and see Geraldo Pino and the Heartbeats in Sierra Leone.
And you see, looking at your antecedents, because your grandfather on your mother's side was the former Attorney General and Postmaster General of Liberia, Netesie Brownell.
Yes.
Your mom too was quite prominent. She was an educated civil rights activist, peace activist. She actually founded the Liberia Women Initiative. Yeah, so you're coming from, I mean, serious family roots.
Is music not serious?
It's also serious.
Yes.
But I'm sure everybody was thinking, how?
Yes, that was it. And at Kafui, I tell you, my mother now goes to my grandfather, who is the most senior in the entire family. Everybody looks up to him as if he's a god, etc. She runs to her father and tells her father that he has to have a serious talk with me because, you know, he's
She
young.
couldn't tell you herself?
No.
She had to report you to your grandfather.
She reported to the grandfather and made an appointment and everything for him to talk to me. And it just shows she didn't even know her own father. Because, and you know, she comes home and you will go and see your grandfather tomorrow at 2:00. So I say, oh God. But pre that, I love my grandfather, always used to run up and just sit with him to be at his feet and hear his stories and whatnot. Then after about 30 minutes or so, I would jump up and go down. Grandpa, I'm coming. Go downstairs. Why was I going downstairs? I was going to have a cigarette.
How old were you?
Oh, no. I'd come from America now. It's about 25, 26.
Okay. But Mama didn't know that you smoked?
No.
Grandpa knew?
Grandpa didn't know.
Nobody knew?
Nobody knew. I'd be hiding because I'm back in Liberia from America.
What was your brand? Preferred?
Virginia Slims.
It was marketed to women back then.
Yes, exactly. Virginia Slims. So I'd run downstairs and Grandpa, I'm coming. I did this. The first time I did it, he didn't say anything. And then I did it a second time. I come in, Grandpa. I did it a third time. This is before our appointment now.
Yes.
I had done it a third time. And I said, Grandpa, I come in. He said, Miatta, just smoke your cigarette.
Busted.
And I realized when I was busted much later on. The scent is on you, for heaven's sake.
But was he a smoker too?
No, well, he smoked cigar.
So he was a smoker?
Yeah, he was a smoker. He said, Miatta, just have your cigarette you're a grown girl now. You can buy your own cigarette. I was so embarrassed that I've been caught.
Yeah.
But we had already cleared that. You understand me? My grandfather has accepted even his own children, older children, never smoked in front of him.
No. Out of respect, right?
Out of respect. They never smoked in front of him because that was the culture, I guess, of the day. So, yes, I go back to my appointment with my grandfather to talk some sense into me. And this man, very wise man, gives me this whole long thing. Say, Miatta, if I give you a diamond, what will you do with it? What would I do with it? Trying to answer because I don't know what answer he wants. And I say, oh. Then he says, if you treasure it, you just put it in your pocket or lay it down somewhere if you don't treasure it. He said, but if you treasure it, you find tissue and cotton and wrap it to keep it safe. He said, you know, most of us come into the world and have to look and search for our own talent. He said, people like you come already with your talent. You didn't have a choice about it. God gave you your talent. And whether you want to or not, you can do all kinds of things. Your talent will come out. And it's a God-given gift. And I give you that to say, that diamond is your talent. Share it. Produce it well. It is not for sale. And I wish all artists would hear that advice. He said, your talent is not for sale because your talent was given by God. Only He can put a price on your talent. So you can do it for free, but whatever it is, don't do it for the money. Don't sell your talent because it's your God-given gift. He said, now everybody here is worried about you, which angle you go. He said, my child, go and spread your talent. He said, don't mind those people.
He gave me the green light.
He gave me.
Go, Grandpa.
Go, Gramps. My grandfather gave me the green light. I think 2 weeks later, I was in Ivory Coast.
That's all. You got the green light now. If Mama say no and Mama's father says yes,
Yes.
who can say no?
Who can say no? Even my father, the ambassador, looked up to him, my grandfather. Yes. So who has time for that? Grandpa said, go, my child.
That's all.
And that was the most beautiful, wonderful piece of advice I got from a seer.
One little question. Do you still smoke?
Unfortunately, Jesus. Yeah, but I'm cutting down.
What was your maximum back then? How many sticks?
No. In fact, I'm smoking more now than I smoked at that time. I'm telling you.
Where more means how many now?
Well, those days, you probably could get away with 10 a day. 10.
Okay.
For the 24-hour period.
Yes. And now?
One pack.
One pack. And you are 78 though. It's not affecting your age.
What? You the one who told me from the very beginning that I look...
You look great.
I look wonderful.
Still Virginia Slims?
No. Hey, man, we changed to Rothmans. We are in Ghana now. When I'm out of Ghana, if I'm in Lagos, I'm looking for Dunhill.
Dunhill,
But
yes.
there's no Dunhill here.
So we go to Rothmans.
So I'm on Rothmans, my dear. It's right around the corner when I run out. And let me tell you the wonderful thing about it. All of us, my generation, we're all smokers. And I've seen over the years, all my friends dropping, quitting. They all quit. And you know, as soon as they quit smoking and you pull out a cigarette, oh, you still smoking? I say, give me a break. Okay? When I get ready to quit, I will quit.
You all said it together. Now they say what?
Because they are not smoking now, they think they've accomplished something. And some of them have even gone. They've gone, left the planet and gone.
Yes.
And they were not even smokers. You see? So nobody's going to intimidate me and make me afraid anymore.
Can your grandchildren worry for you?
Which grandchildren? They should be worried about me?
Yeah, do they want you to stop?
You know what? Come to think about it, even though I'm a rebel, as I think about it, I don't really smoke in front of them.
Just like you didn't do in front of your grandpa.
Yeah. I don't really, when I think about it now, because all my grandchildren are in America. All of them, there's 2 there, and there's 3, there's 5 of them. 5 grandchildren there, and then I've got great-grand.
Oh, you're a great grandma too.
Yes.
So you're 5 times a grandma and
5 times a great-grandmother.
okay, you have 5 great grandchildren too?
Yes.
No way.
All boys. My granddaughter, my first granddaughter,
She has all boys.
all boys. So I asked her, what was she trying to prove? Because they came like this. She said she was trying for the girl. I said, oh, continue. You get a football team, and then you will know.
Now she's on a basketball team.
Yeah, right. So I got 5 great-grandsons. Beautiful.
What's it like to be a great grandmother?
This is it. What is it like? I've never thought about it because my role as a grandmother is not a typical grandmother. I go for the occasional annual visit, spend a day together, 2 days together, and in fact, they call me a roving grandmother. My children, the roving grandmother, in the same context. My great-grandchildren start from like 14 down. It's a waste of money, me taking a plane to go and see them. You know why?
Tell me.
They'll come in the day they come to visit. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Grandma. Hello, Grandma.
On the phone.
Then they're on their phone and their iPad. And I'm sitting there looking at these children because I have assumed they know their grandmother is coming from Africa.
Yes.
And they would be so excited. They would come and bombard me with questions about Africa. I'm waiting. These children are on their iPad. They are on their iPad. They don't communicate. Or they grunt. They grunt these days, you know. So I've decided I'll hold my money and go for serious occasions.
Let them come to you.
Yes. They are not interested. They what do they call them? Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Interesting generation.
What do you like about them though? The Gen Zs?
That they don't see color.
Okay.
I mean, I know there's still some out there, but they don't see color. They are multicultural, which is a positive sign. But then, because they are living so much on this machine, they are losing social etiquette or social cohesion like we knew it.
Dealing with human beings.
Dealing with human beings. They're all on the machines. You know, they're all on the machine. And even some adults are getting into that. You know? To give you an example, my school in Sierra Leone, the Annie Walsh Memorial School, we have a friendship group. And of course, everybody is on WhatsApp. And we come there and share our daily happenings, etc. And sometimes, we have our administrator, she puts everybody's birthday. She'll come the day before. Tomorrow is Effie's birthday. Don't forget to wish her. And I was saying to myself, wait a minute now. When we had landlines, bad telecommunication between Liberia and Sierra Leone, Liberia and Ghana, I mean, it was torturous in the 60s and 70s. Now we have WhatsApp. Why are you going there to write happy birthday to your friend when you can pick up the telephone and sit and just hear the voice and say happy birthday, sis?
True.
It's not something you do regularly.
Yeah.
It baffles me.
Just pick up the phone and call.
I just pick up the phone and call. So they never see me wishing
I
anybody congratulations on your birthday and I'm wishing you God's blessing, except call your friend, call your classmate. You know, that might be the last time you hear her. True. Which has happened. That might be the last time you hear her voice.
So I just sent her a text and then she passed like the week after.
That is exactly what we did last year with one of ours, you know? So I get in there and then lately, Daisy has lost her brother. And everybody's condolences to your family,
yes,
etc., etc., etc. R.I.P. I called Daisy up. Yeah.
And I think she will appreciate that more.
I felt so.
Yes.
And we chatted. You know, I could bring her out because when I called first, she was a little down and everything. And we talked and started to laugh about school and individuals, etc., etc. And she was very grateful. And I felt good that I did it. Why am I going to go and write there, have my condolences, etc., etc.? And she's in America and I'm here in Africa.
WhatsApp call, that's it.
It's a WhatsApp call. They've given them the opportunity, in as much as I don't feel totally secure because they are all listening, etc. But
they say WhatsApp is secure. You don't believe it?
No, not insecure. Are you serious? It's not secure. Nothing. I go be secure.
They say be secure. You don't believe that?
No. Not secure.
But at least you're not saying anything bad, so you're consoling your friends, so no problem.
Yeah. But normally, even knowing they're listening, I don't care.
No.
You know, like 7 to 8 gives you the liberty to bring the truth out.
Not so.
Your feelings out.
Who you they fear?
Who you they fear? My mama and papa and my grandpa, they don't die, they don't go. I know they fear nobody at all. You know, except the creator. And I'm so vain. I just know I'm his girl. Yeah.
One time.
I'm his girl. You're not going to do nothing to me. So I don't fear nobody down here.
Maybe so.
Yes. So I don't care. I know they are listening because when I'm talking sometimes with friends, they say, Miatta, be careful. I say, careful for what? Careful for what? Especially half of my generation is in America.
Yes.
The other half is in England. My people are scattered all over because we suffered a war. You understand? So now that there's a madman in place in America, you are telling me I should be careful. Why should I be careful?
You see other things.
Yes. Why should I be careful? If they don't want to give me visa, so now go come see me. It's as simple as that.
When was the last time you go there, though?
Last year.
Okay, so they say they give you visa.
Yeah. Oh no, they didn't give me visa. They know I'm harmless. You know, they know I'm harmless. I'll go for my 2-3 months visitation. My family is in Maryland. The grandchildren in Atlanta. My stepmom and my sister in Minnesota. Then my very best beastie friend is in Texas. Yeah. So as soon as I finish visiting them, and it's for a short period, 1 week here, another week there and everything, I pack my satoka and come back home.
Back to West Africa.
Right back to where the sun is.
So
Yeah.
you talked briefly about the war. This is the Liberia of 1990, correct? How did that impact you? Where were you when the war broke out?
I was in Ghana. The war broke out in 1989. And, people like us, we get around. People like us get around interacting with all sorts of people. So, June, July 1989, I was in Liberia. We started hearing rumors of war.
Were you in Monrovia then?
I was in Monrovia.
Okay.
Started having rumors of war. And my sources were very good and legitimate. I mean, this was not all public knowledge. It was like, we hear something's happening. So, I know they wait for things to happen at all. As soon as I heard that, I said, let me get out of here. Mayhem is coming. Chaos is coming. So I grabbed my daughter and my cousin, 2 children, and I was in Accra. By September of 1989.
Did you fly or you came by road?
No, I flew.
Okay.
And settled here. I was in Tesano when Mr. Taylor entered that Christmas. And all hell broke loose. And it was very good that I did come that early, because at least I had a roof over my head. And when the refugees, our people, started coming, brought out by ECOMOG, at least we had place to stay. Yeah. And when you say it affected all of us, it still affects us. And that's the interesting thing about war. Yes, you can get away with it. You can go into another place and start afresh, etc. But every day, or every so often, the war comes back to you. Every so often, it comes back to you. Yeah. So, I'm affected, everybody's affected. And a friend of mine told me, in fact, in 2005, when I went to Liberia, he said, Miatta, we're all traumatized. And that's very true. We're all traumatized. Your society is fragmented. Values are lost. People have scrounged for survival, something as simple as food to eat, and when you're going through all of those exercises, values change. Your values change. And like I said, the society is bruised and wounded, and it's going to take a very long time. The war, we've gone 20 years of peace. 20 years of peace. But even though there are no guns firing, there's a lot of division. There's a lot of hatred. Yeah. No trust. People lack trust now of the system. They lack trust of the government. Lack trust of individuals. So we're still suffering from it. Yeah.
What did you lose personally?
Oh, friends, people I knew. One of my mother's eldest brother, Uncle Lincoln. We don't even know what happened to him. But knowing my uncle, he cussed somebody out and they just shot him. You know, he was not about to, one of those to sit calmly or something just because some rebel has a gun. We've never found Uncle Lincoln. And also my Uncle Sam passed away, another one of my mother's brothers. And different friends with this whole exercise. Too many to name. Too many to name. Look at you looking at me. You're more sad than I am. No, because
I can't comprehend.
No, exactly.
I can't.
And Kafui, this is the thing, you know. People meet us. Those people, and I guess especially Ghanaians, Igbos understand us.
Because of the Biafra War.
Because of their war. That's what I found out. The Igbos understand and are sympathetic. Those people who have not endured war, and I'm not saying coup, I'm not saying a coup, because a coup, yes, it's sudden, it's abrupt, but then it settles down and we go on. But this was a 14-year war, killing and destroying. So when they meet Liberians, I guess our personality, Liberians are very jovial. Oh, they love to have a good time and they're happy. Liberians give an air of happy people. So they feel, you know, they don't think about the war now with us. But those of us who live in this society and dealing with our people, we know the destruction that was done. It's going to take another 20 years. Another generation has to grow up. You know, another generation. Because you remember they had 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds carrying guns. The 15-year-old is 35 years old now or something, you know, etc. So we have to see that generation out completely before we begin to come back to our senses. Yeah.
When you had the inkling or the intelligence that something was happening and you left Liberia, you fled, came to Ghana in 89.
Mm-hmm.
When was the first time you returned to Liberia?
After 89?
Yes.
No. The first time, okay, 89. Then we had the peace conference. In 1990. 1990, we went to Monrovia for the peace conference.
Just after a year.
Yes, now the first peace conference, ECOWAS was doing this, etc. Remember, we went to the Gambia in 1990 and elected Dr. Amos Sawyer as the interim president. But the Charles Taylor faction refused to accept. Dr. Sawyer said he had been elected or chosen in a foreign country and we're a sovereign nation, so everybody should come back to Monrovia. So that was the first time I went back into Monrovia in 1991 for the second peace conference.
What did you find that shocked you when you went back?
Everyone looked to me, first of all, emaciated. Skinny, drawn. People had lost everything. You know? People had lost everything. They ran away from home without. So everybody looked like beggars, you know. The clothes, even the highest of personalities in our society. I remember walking down Broad Street and seeing the bishop at the time of the Episcopal Church. He was across the street. And I saw him in a pair of Charlie Watties,
A whole bishop.
a whole bishop, and in a sleeve shirt. Yeah. And I didn't want him to know that I had seen him like that. So I cried until I passed it. That's how men and women, it's like that saying, something about high places. Those in high places
It's not low.
have been brought down so low. So low. Yeah. And there was sadness. Like I said, these same Liberians who are resilient, I remember from the airport, everyone looked so sad. I almost wanted to cry. I had to contain myself. And you're talking about the airport staff, you know, those people who bring the triangle and put them for the plane. Yes, they all look so sad.
Yeah, it's just like collective trauma.
Collective, of course, it was collective trauma. Yes. So that trip wasn't pleasant for me at all. It wasn't pleasant for me. And after I left, I didn't go back again until 2005.
That's a long time.
Ever the war went on for 40
Yeah, that's a long time.
I was not going to go back there when I'm still fighting.
What was happening between 91 and 2005? Where were you? What were you doing?
I was here in Accra until 94. I was between here and Lagos.
Performing?
Yes. Yes, I was still performing. Very much so. Not so much in Accra. Accra was my base. And Lagos, I was. Sierra Leone was out of it. Sierra Leone was out of it. Did Lome, Togo, etc. But 94, I realized that this is not going to end in Liberia. And my children were growing up apart. My first child and then my daughter. And I did really and truly want them to bond and get to know each other. So 94, I left with her to go to America, where my son was already. Yeah. And I was there until 2003, 9 years.
Were your parents alive around the time of the war?
My father died at the beginning, 91.
Okay.
Yeah, and my mother was there. My mother was there. That's how she became this activist, this peace activist, mobilizing the women.
She was there during the wartime.
Yes, Mama was
They
there.
never told you how she made it? Any experiences that she had that she ever shared with you?
Oh, Mama was big time girl. She was dealing with the warlords and the fighters and having meetings with them. Yes, with Charles Taylor and all of them. Yeah, Mama became the general of the women's movement.
That must have been some experience, you know, dealing with these guys with guns and...
Yes, she tells the stories. She told many stories. And in fact, they tell the stories, the women tell the stories now because she's been gone. And since she left, we've had a memorial for her every year on the date of her departure. And remind the women of their contributions, remind the women of what they endure, and to make sure it doesn't happen again.
What do you say to loose-lipped politicians who casually threaten war when they're going about their campaigns? What do you tell them?
You want to cuss them out. You want to cuss them out and say they are bluffing. Because nobody who has gone through the war like the Liberians and Sierra Leoneans did will ever want to see war again. So in my country now, when a politician threatens war, he's immediately shut down by the population.
Straight.
Straight.
You go shut up now.
They shut them down. You will go carry your children first, put them in the thing, and when you're going to fight this war, don't call us. Yeah. The Liberians, I mean, knowing Liberians and knowing our history, this was something out of the norm for us, devastating. Liberians had never been through that before. Never been through that. I mean, for a city to be cut off from water, from light, from food, children were just dying from malnutrition. Yeah. So me, I don't listen to politicians anymore.
At all, at all.
Yeah. I have one or two that I still have a little respect for. Well, other than that,
What's the relationship like now between the civilians and the armed forces, the soldiers? What's it like in Liberia now? How do they relate?
well, they're relating well because one of the conditions of the Accra Peace Accord was that army that existed under Samuel Doe would be completely disbanded.
And it was.
And it was. There are some of them still living who abuse us every day. The army is a constitutional bodyguard, blah, 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 blah. But that army was totally disbanded. New recruits came on, new training. And remember, we had a Nigerian general for the formation of that army, General Abdurrahman. So there's a good rapport. There's a good rapport. And the army is now is working with our Ministry of Public Works in terms of road building. They are involved in the security, trying to curb the drug trafficking and stuff that's going on the west coast of Africa and in Liberia. Yeah.
How often do you go back?
I go back all the time. In fact, I don't like that question. As far as I'm concerned, I'm living in Liberia.
It's an extension, eh?
It's an extension.
Yes.
This is my sanctuary. You know, it really is my sanctuary because I need time to think. I need time to do my music. And so I run here to Accra. Look at where I am. I mean, the only thing you hear at 10 o'clock in the night is maybe a truck that has taken the shortcut and coming through here. Very quiet.
Yeah.
And as compared to where I am in Monrovia, my house is an open house. Everybody's coming. My day never ends without maybe 20 visits from different people. So you just want to get away from it all. Mm-hmm. So I came in, I was in Monrovia from December right up until March.
Mm-hmm. And now you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. And I'll be going back at the end of August and be there until December.
I think the airport staff know you very well now on both sides.
Yes, very much so. Yes, they do. They do.
So you fled to Ghana in 1989, but was that the first time you came to Ghana?
No.
Describe your first visit to Ghana.
That was in 1975.
What brought you here? Because you're like 27? Yeah, 27 years old. Young chick.
You see, what brought me here?
Yeah.
Some man brought me here on a weekend.
From where did the journey start from and ended up here in Accra? Who be that man?
I told you not to ask me those kind of questions.
Me, I'm a curious guy like you now. What's a broadcaster?
Yes. I came on a romantic rendezvous.
Maybe so.
Yes, a romantic rendezvous I was at the Ambassador Hotel
Yes.
of those days.
It's now Moving Pig. Moving Pig.
It really
That's it. Same thing.
same place.
place.
They keep saying that, but anyway.
They put the name there, Moving Pig Ambassador.
Okay, my first impression was it was very quaint. I mean, to me, it was no different from Freetown,
Yeah. Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, and I like the houses, and I like how everything was spread out. You know, the whole colonial GRA mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've seen it in Monrovia and seen it in Lagos, etc.
But you like Ghana? You like Accra?
Yes, I loved Accra from the very beginning. But, you know, I think it's a psychological thing. Let me tell you this secret. The ambassador was a great admirer of Kwame Nkrumah.
Liberian ambassador to Ghana?
No. Liberian ambassador to wherever. That's my dad, I'm telling you.
Your father? Okay, good. Yes.
Ambassador.
Yes. Ambassador Fahnbulleh, Senior.
He was an Nkrumah fanatic. And so, we were in Sierra Leone when Nkrumah was overthrown,
66.
1966.
60 years ago.
That's the first time I saw my papa cry. He came home from work and was just quiet, went to his study, and was just crying. Yeah. And for us, I was in boarding school at the time as well. And we were getting ready that day, to go to something to the British Council. My class, we were all dressed and everything to go to British Council. And then they came and said, we're canceling it. I said, what's happening? Say, Dr. Nkrumah has been overthrown. You should have heard us. You should have heard us. Everybody started crying. 15, 16-year-old girls.
Oh, you also started crying?
Yeah, we were crying for, I mean, you know, wow. Nkrumah.
Yeah.
So for me, the next day, when I'm hearing the news that Ghanaians are celebrating, and they brought a statue down, I said, what's wrong with these Ghanaians?
We are still asking the same question.
Let me tell you. Ghanaians, you were not our favorite person in 1960s.
We don't try, eh?
Not try. Anyway, that was...
so it was felt that deeply in Liberia and Sierra Leone?
Of course. In the Gambia. Yes. It was like a mourning period for us. It was like a mourning period for us in Sierra Leone and Liberia. But that's Africa. I said the Ghanaians don't want him. What can we do? So I had grown up with Nkrumah from my old man. And he was in Kenya when it happened. 1966, that's when we went to Nairobi, Kenya. And there were quite a few Ghanaians of Nkrumah's regime who are now in exile, either in Guinea, Liberia, and one or two came to Nairobi and they were given shelter, etc. By my father as an ambassador. Quite interesting. 1968, when my father is indicted for treason, one of the charges that the Liberian government had against him was that he had Nkrumah's picture inside his house and he didn't have Tubman's picture.
So that was a charge?
That's a serious charge. You have to have the president
picture behind you
in the office, in the house. And my father said, the residence is my private
Property.
home. Yeah, so Nkrumah's picture was in our house.
And Thomas wasn't there.
That man
was in the office.
He was in the office. This is it. But that was one of his charges. And
What was he looking at? I mean, if they had found him guilty, what was he looking at? Death? Treason?
Yes. The Attorney General at the time said in his summation, that had my father's plan succeeded, he would have asked for the death penalty. But since his plans had not succeeded, 20 years in prison.
What was his plan? What was he planning to do?
In their minds, his brilliance, his arguments, his standing up for the truth and justice was a plan to come and overthrow the government of President Tubman and the True Party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he was pardoned later on, wasn't he?
Yes, he was pardoned by Mr. Talbot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a weakness for Ghana. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You even have a girls' school called Obas.
Girls' Educational Outreach.
Oba being woman in Chi.
Yes.
Yes.
After my sister and friend, Eleanor Nkasa Jamina Akufuado. That was my beastie. And we had...
That name sounds quite familiar.
Yes, Nana Addo's first wife.
Okay. She was your bestie.
My bestie.
How did you guys meet?
London, 1978.
What was happening there?
I went there. I was living there, and she had come to London. If you check it out, I think those were the years Ghana politics was
Yes, Nkrumah. I'm sorry, Achampon time.
Yes, that's right.
70s, late 70s.
Yes, and Nana was in and out, so she was in London, and I met her, and we just clicked.
What was she like?
Oh, no, don't get me talking. She was a perfect human being. In fact, too perfect. That's why I think she died early. But she died at 39. Yes, very early. And I was just devastated, to be, I'm in my 40s, and my best friend or whatnot died. So I was quite traumatized by it all. And I wanted to do something in her memory. That's how much she touched me. And so when I came up with the concept of the girls' education, empowerment of girls, etc., the name being woman in Chui, and that was the name we called her, Oba. Yes, I decided to name my organization to her memory.
And there was a fire that swept through that complex.
Don't mind that place, my dear. We're having so many fires. We're having so many fires. I don't know if you guys have that many.
You did suspect arson or something?
No. Arson, nobody's thinking about setting anybody. It's the light. It's like Christmas tree light. It comes on, it waits. I mean, yes, just last week, one of a building in Monrovia that's so special to my generation, a group of friends. We used to be there every weekend almost for parties and enjoy, and the building just got burnt.
It's like a club, a spot for chilling.
No, it was a residential area, but the generation of people who were in the building were like our friends, 26. Yeah. Hey, we used to party there.
What was a party like in those days?
Soul music.
So what, Wilson Pickett?
Wilson Pickett. We had 1968. We had Otis Redding's Wake in Topmanic Building. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what kind of boogies were going down at?
Hey, you had, like I said, Wilson Pickett. You had Sam and Dave. You had, of course, James Brown.
Millicent Small?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In fact, Listen Small was when I was still in England. I loved Sweet William. Oh, my boy, lollipop. Yeah, I was still in England. And, yeah, what else you ask?
And the building came down because of the fire.
The fire, short circuit, electrical fault. Electrical fault. And it happened so quick. It happened so fast. We couldn't save anything. All the papers, all my children's records, photographs of our work for the past 20 years just went up in flames. Went up in flames. So, you know.
So what's the rebuilding process like? I mean, were you able to salvage anything?
Nothing. Are you serious? If you had seen that fire?
Ashes.
To ashes. And you know there were lots of paper.
Yeah.
Lots of paper.
Up in smoke.
Up in smoke. Had a library in there with books for the, I don't even want to remember that. But there's goodwill out there. Mm-hmm. People have reached out. And we put ideas together to come and rebuild. Still focusing on the empowerment of young girls. And giving them those skills, etc., that will empower them and make them worthy. IT, what's the other thing now that's popular?
Coding, computers.
Yes, exactly.
AI, all that stuff.
Yes. Offering more of that to them now than, because first we're just concentrating on the academics.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to put the girls into those skills.
Things they can do, become self-sustained.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about your music in a short while.
Hey.
I'm still interested in your background. So you were a broadcaster.
Yes.
How did that happen?
Okay. I'm in Sierra Leone.
What year is this?
I'm in Sierra Leone, 1963.
Okay.
I'm in Form 3.
Yes, 15.
I'm 15. And I enter a music competition.
Were you smoking then?
Smoking how?
At 15?
No.
It happened later.
It happened when I got to America. I was 20.
Okay.
You know? That's another story. I got to America, man, in the airport, JF Kennedy.
Yes.
I take my money, I went over to the confectionery and bought my first pack of cigarettes. Before I left the airport, brother.
Virginia Slims?
Virginia Slims.
You had been lusting after it for such a long time?
Well, I mean, that's what was advertised. that's what was advertised and whatnot. So I got in that airport, collected my suitcase, went to the confectionery and bought my pack of Virginia Slim with a lighter.
Did you know how to smoke?
Yeah, of course I knew how to smoke. At 20, of course I knew how to smoke.
So you had some small experience before you bought that Virginia?
Yes, your friend is smoking. He said, give me one just to be a part of it. You know, but I wasn't buying.
No, you're not. So America was the first sale.
So
first purchase.
First purchase, yes. And made me feel like I'm a big girl.
You were right.
I've arrived and went outside to wait for my people. And those days, you could smoke in the airport.
Yeah.
Those days, 1968, you could smoke in the airport.
Yeah.
And lit my Virginia Slim and had my cigarette.
So 5 years before, you're 15, broadcasting. What happens?
Okay, I entered this music competition. My father told my principal not for me to go, because we had to go to the British Council for the finals. He told them not to let me go. And so we sent a tape to the judges, and I came second, just because I wasn't there.
Okay.
If I had been there in person, I think I would have gotten it. But they listened to the tape, and the prize was a month with the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Service.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that was the prize. And so the holidays came, and I went Sierra Leone Broadcasting, and
Did your father know that it was a competition that he didn't want you to go to?
yes,
He
don't mind him. He knew by then. He thought he had stopped me, so they gave him the prize. Now that he didn't have a problem with me going to the studio,
Yes.
reading stories, etc., because my teachers love my articulation,
Yes.
etc. You know, I don't come from England now.
No.
With nice, clean British accents.
So,
And so that's how I got involved in broadcasting, reading
at
stories
15.
at 15 on the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Service.
This is like the only station at that time, right?
Only station.
So everybody was hearing your voice.
Yes.
Wow.
And then I get to Nairobi, 1966.
Father's posting.
Father's posting. I'm in the sixth form by then. And I get cast in The Glass Menagerie.
It's like a play.
It's a play, Glass Menagerie. Who did that? Tennessee, somebody,
Yeah.
The Glass Menagerie. And I get to play the part of Tom in this drama. And it was on a competitive basis with other schools. And again, I win the most outstanding actress in the festival.
Yes.
And the prize is a month or 2 months, I think, of holiday with the Voice of Kenya.
Another radio station.
Another radio
Broadcasting.
station, broadcasting. And that was the first time I met a beautiful woman, Mutoni Likimani. She's a writer. At that time, she hadn't written yet, but she was at broadcasting and she was in charge of the children's division. So she had me reading stories, Anansi type stories, and we would explain it. So that was my second time being on the radio, etc. And then, of course, I leave Nairobi in 67. By that time, I'm rebelling. I'm now rebelling.
Give me an example of your rebellion.
My father is telling me I must be home by 12 o'clock at the party.
12 in the afternoon.
12 o'clock in the night.
Midnight, you must come home.
He said, midnight. I'm 18, brother. Going 19, Abi. You know things, eh? So I start rebelling.
What time will you come home?
Hey,
Never.
how would I come home? Never.
Give me options now.
I kill they go kill me. No, 2 o'clock now.
How you they enter the house?
This is it. This is the problem. This is the problem. I can't enter the house because he's waiting. He's waiting.
So how you they do it?
I have to come in the house. Then he say he's going to flog me.
Did he?
Yeah. He did.
But you still do it the next time.
Of course. What's going to happen?
Another flogging.
The wound doesn't stay.
Your father must have been exasperated.
Oh, he was tired. He was tired with me. The man flogged me in Nairobi, Kenya, because I came from a party of my contemporaries. And I didn't go alone. I went with driver. His driver. Of course, you know, I give the driver some
This is
five.
This is small C. No, the big C be the big corruption. So I'll be small one. Small C.
I give the driver some small 5,000 shillings or whatever we used there. I said, just sleep. I'm coming. He got the driver himself. He knew the rule and he kept coming. Let go. Oh, please.
But he was making money too. See,
Yeah,
5,000.
say, let's go. The man flogged me. So after that, I went and wrote a very intelligent letter to tell my father I was now 18. I was a big girl. Nobody is supposed to be meeting me. And blah, blah. I want to go home.
Back to Liberia.
Back to Liberia. Because my mother is now there. She has come. She was in America too.
Wow. Did he agree?
Oh, my father and myself are the same. He considered my letter very disrespectful. And so he was going to see me through it. Yeah. He was going to see me through it. Once he got that letter, he called his secretary make reservation. I mean, I didn't mind. I wasn't going to change my mind.
He will send you back.
You sent me back. You sent me back. So we didn't leave on good grounds in 1967. We did not. No, not speaking. And in fact, when I left Nairobi that August, he was somewhere in Kampala. Kampala was part of his station as well. Mm-hmm.
Because he did not want you to do what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. He wanted to control me now. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did he ever succeed?
How will he succeed?
You won all the time.
No, but you know, it's kind of balance of God does these things, right?
Yeah.
Because here I am, unhappy with my father, and I don't really like Kenya. I've made some wonderful friends there, but the general atmosphere in Kenya, I did not like. 1966 was just 3 years after independence. There was still that colonial hold.
Which was not at present in Liberia.
Which was not. I didn't come out of that. The Annie Walsh had all black students. I get to Kenya, I'm in the minority in my school. Kenya. The white Muzungus are more than us. The Indians are more than us. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So it was a lot of adjustment for this girl coming out of West Africa. You understand? So I wanted to get out of there anyway. I wanted to go back to Liberia, where I could go and party until 2 o'clock in the morning.
So where did you go and stay when you went back?
I went to my mother. And because I had been away from my mother for so long, remember, my father took me at 9. So, and I'm coming back 18. She was happy to have me.
Yes.
She was really happy to have me. I think she was disappointed, and she made all effort for my father and I to patch things up. Yeah. But it so happens, August 67, I come home, I'm in Liberia, and it's like, what are you going to do? What do I have experience in? Broadcasting.
Yes, from the two competitions.
On the two competitions. So I go to the broadcasting service.
In Liberia?
In Liberia.
LBS.
LBS. And there's a gentleman there, the managing director at the time was a British guy. And I just asked to see the general manager, went in to see him, and I said I wanted a job. And of course he heard my British accent. And I told him my VOA experience, SABS experience. He said, okay, come tomorrow, we'll give you a test. Blah, blah, blah. This is September. And I went in, read the news thing, and they gave me this to read, and I was cool.
How long did you work there?
From 67 until 68 when I left to go to America. So that was a whole year. And it was radio and television. In fact, I'm always very proud to remind people, because there's no one really to remind because of so young people around. But we were the first to read the news on national television, 1967.
Give me your news voice. That's your camera.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to ELBC News, Liberia's national radio station. The news. The headlines.
I love it.
You love it?
You're commanding, man.
Oh, yes, that's what you for do now.
I like a good evening, oh.
Oh.
Good making. Oh, it's very arresting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get people's attention.
No, of course. No. We're very good. You know, they say self-praise is no recommendation, but I was good.
How did it change your life? Did people recognize you?
Oh, people recognize me.
Was the most surprising thing that happened because of your broadcasting experience?
Yeah, well, check this. One of the things that happened, I start full-time October the 1st, 1967. And I'm on the radio. You know, they schedule you. Sometimes you come and do 4 hours.
Yes.
Most of it was 4 hours. And those programs that fall in between the 4 hours, you are literally introducing them.
Yes.
And
Continuity announcer.
Continuity announcer, that's right. Within 1 week, the news is gone. Oh, because I came with a serious British accent. Yeah. From London, Nairobi, I was on the money. And you know when they don't hear people talk Urdu now,
Yeah,
completely. Everybody, have you heard Miatta? Have you heard the...
It was different because the Liberian accent is more like American, so the British one will stand out.
Yes. And have you all heard Dr. Fahnbulleh, Honorable Fahnbulleh's daughter? And all of a sudden I get called into the office after 1 week, the general manager, and he says to me, and they had me on schedule maybe Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. The general manager says to me that President Tubman has heard my voice. He loves it. So he wants them to put me on the weekend when he will be home relaxing so he can listen to the radio. I said, you see this man, the time where I go my party, Saturday.
What make you kind of reduce?
He said, make a the day for oh, and they thought that was the greatest thing. Yes. When I looked, they changed my schedule. I'm working Friday. I'm working Saturday. I'm working Sunday.
Which kind of business did that?
I say, when the station closed down 12 o'clock, you go on to the party.
Yes.
And you will party until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and jump on the radio, tired.
So how your change of clothing, what did happen?
Which change of clothing? Once you are on radio, nobody cares. They know they see you. It's when you have to go and read that news.
The TV one.
The TV one. And you just grab some blouse. Whether you have, you just grab some blouse, put it on.
Because you could see only the top.
And they see only the top. And I had an afro like this. My hair was short then. Yeah. Because for 30 years,
Yes.
I ended with Rasta. I just took the Rasta off 2017. But those days, I'm like this, put my earrings on, powder, everything. We come and read our news.
You know the tire? Because you close 12 now, you go jam.
Yes.
You know the tire?
Taya, when you were 20 something, 20,
You know the tire.
you know the tire. I'm 19, 20, you know the tire. And I'm thinking about, even when we went to America, we used to work all day long, and then we go to party, and we come from the parties 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to go to breakfast. You eat breakfast. Before you go home to sleep, you get home about 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock, and you're ready to go the next night. So no, I'm not tired.
Is it in America that you went to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy?
That's right.
What did you go to study there?
I went to do music and drama.
Man, you knew what you wanted to do from an early age.
Exactly, and they were just delaying me. And then I knew the psychology of my folks, right? Mother, father, grandmother, everything. They want to see paper. They want to see paper. Certificate. So when I got there, I initially went to America to go to a junior college in Illinois. And I was there for like 1 semester in Evanston, Illinois.
Yeah.
And then I moved to New York. And even did a 6-month broadcasting training at the New York School of Announcing and Speech. I did that, but to tell you the truth, didn't teach me anything new because I had already learned it in Liberia, being a continuity announcement, putting on the tape, putting the music, adverts and everything like that. I knew the switchboard and everything. Yeah. So I said to myself, okay, I've done this, a broadcasting element. Let me go and see what New York School, American Musical and Dramatic Academy has this is what I love. Let me go and learn it formally and get a paper that I will present to my father and my grandfather and my mother to make them happy. And so that's what I did. But it was a beautiful experience.
How long were you in that school?
I was there for 71 to 74, 3 years.
3 years. You studied acting too?
Acting, styles, music, singing, everything. We studied everything, dance.
A complete performer.
It was a school to make you a complete performer. And remember, they're concentrating on Broadway.
So stage work.
Yes. So it is about staging. It's about what happens, how you deliver, etc., etc. So
how did they examine you in that program?
when you say
Was it
examine-
theory, or you go and do something for them to see that?
Oh, you have to do a class like Styles at the American Music Academy. You would pick a song, your song, choose a song, and prepare it in your mind, in your heart, etc. And then you come out. When the class comes, you go in front of your classmates and the teacher, and you perform the song.
I want to hear one of the songs you performed.
Summertime, when the living is easy, ships are jumping and the cotton is high. One of these days you're gonna rise up singing, but hush, little darling, don't you cry. You dig it?
I dig it too much.
And
Like I
when
did.
you finish, you think you've done something, then the teacher and your friend, but why exactly were you throwing your hand this way?
Was it Ghanaians in the class? We like that part too. Always pointing out faults.
No Ghanaians were there at that time. Say, yeah, but why were you closing your eyes? They critique.
Yes, they critique you to make you better.
They critique your performance. It wasn't so much the voice, but they critique. And we came into acting, and you would have to produce skits, etc. But they gave you a total education in music and drama, contemporary music and drama.
Do you see a school like that working in Liberia or Ghana or Lagos or Freetown?
Oh yes, I can see it. They need it. We need it, okay? Because, and I'm just quoting what others have said. I get a lot of credit for being able to manage the stage. As compared to other artists who will just stand there, deliver. And I say, because I learned that. I learned that how to use the space. The teacher would say, but why are you standing in that corner? Can't you move? Yeah, you have a stage, my dear. You have a stage. Use your stage. And I'm saying that use your stage means you're working towards that audience. You're working towards that audience. You're bringing everybody on board. So yes, we could do it now, because first of all, the children aren't learning music. They're going on these machines, and creating whatever these sounds.
Loops and
Yeah. And so, and feelings. And feelings, I find the performing artists, they perform, but there's no feeling. And even with that, you are taught. We went through the ritual, because that song that you took initially, Summertime, okay, do it in a gospel. mood. Do it in this jazz mood. Do you understand?
Yes. Reinterpret it in different styles.
Reinterpret it in different styles, and those suckers would be on your case. You know, they just be there to haul you apart. You think you've done something great.
And they bring you down.
They just bring you down, you know. So, and the next time you come to do it, you will remember all of those criticisms and take them into consideration.
So a great education by all standards.
It is.
Were you composing while you were there?
Yes.
What was the first song you actually wrote?
The bird song. No, but not there. I hadn't written my first song there. I wrote my first song in Sierra Leone.
And what was it called?
The bird song.
I want to hear it.
Oh, it's on the Miatta album. Kafui. Oh.
Make I don't stress you like that, dude.
The bird song. The chorus.
Yeah, it's the chorus.
The chorus is lovely. Atikala kalaka, atikala kalaka, atikala kalaka, atikala kalaka, chak, chak, njaye, chak, chak, njaye. Hear the sound of the pepper bird calling for freedom. Hear the sound of the blackbird calling for justice. All the birds are singing to the people. People, love one another. Brothers, help one another. Sisters, oh, stand by your brothers, oh. Oh, those are my early Pan-African Ds. And
We like it. We like it.
you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, apparently the South Africans didn't listen to it.
Why not? They didn't want to. It was apartheid days, right? Wow, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Which takes me to Hugh Masekela. Great South African musician. How did you meet him? And talk to us about some of the collaborations you had with him.
Where did I meet him? New York City, 1974. Frank Carifa Smart takes me to some club downtown in New York, the E Club or the something club, where Masekela is performing in his jazz element. That's when I met him. And then we became friends. In 1975, he was coming into West Africa and said, I've got the whole band with me, and let's go and record some of your music. And that's how come that album with Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor.
Yeah, we recorded in Lagos. Yeah.
You recorded Witch Doctor in Lagos. What kind of person, what was the man like?
He was a madman. It's hard for me to talk about my friends, you know. What was he like? He was crazy. He was a rebel.
A bit like you.
Yeah. We got on well. He's an Aries like I am. He's April 4th and I'm April 15th. So we got on. We got on very well. But then we both had a temper as well. You know, Aries people.
You're Rams now, always fighting.
Yeah, always fighting and everything else. But we remained friends until his death. He was a great person, loved to party. In fact, you were asking me about Fela. It was through Masekela that I met Fela.
What was that like also? First time?
It was before Festac. I met Fela in 75.
Yeah, first time was 77.
In 77. Yeah.
Festival of Arts and Culture, Nigeria. But what was Fela like? Another rebel.
What was he like? I mean, what can I say? I would just say fella was a madman, but he was a genius. He was very bold artist, fearless, and I have my reservations and stuff about what was happening in his era, etc. But I'm glad that he now has his deserved place in African music worldwide. I'm glad it's happened for him, because at the time we just took him for granted. You know, you just took him for granted. I mean, most of us who even went to listen to fella live, I don't think we were so much interested. We didn't really listen to the lyrics.
What were you interested in?
The music. And for me, the first time I went to Fela Shrine, I was mesmerized by those girls. I had never seen African girls dancing with those beats and moving their hips. I wanted to do it immediately. Oh yes, I wanted to do it immediately. And I got one of the girls from his dance group to come to my hotel every day to teach me how to do that shakara dance. Yes, and I included it in my performance.
You learned it?
I loved it. No, it was nice.
Yes. I mean, it was quite an experience.
It was an experience. But fella was a nutcase. I mean, let me be honest, he's my friend. You know, people want to sit and say, oh, he was a genius, etc., etc. He was my friend. He was my African brother. And he made good music. I performed his Lady in Nigeria once, went very well because the band was excellent. And he and I also used to have disagreement about what was expected of me as an African woman, etc. You know, he claims I'm one of those ladies.
Oh, how?
He say African woman make you pull chair for him. You know the shakara?
Well, you did the pull chair for her.
No, he's saying that people like me.
You for the pull chair for her?
They for pull chair for we, etc. You know, and our demands. Yeah, they call me Oibo woman.
Oh, how?
I say, because it's like, come on, fella. Put some clothes on. Can you imagine?
He made a pass at you.
No, hey, no. And when he did, it was really joking because, like I said, my friend was Masakela. Masakela had taken me
to go see him.
So, but he had come to London 83, 84 with his whole group, etc. He got in touch with me in advance to say, I'm coming, so I will want some airbuy, all of these kinds of things, so he would be able to eat his food. And I go to the hotel with the food later on. Nobody's around. The girls are all in the room. And then fella says, you know, Miatta, I just they watch you. You know, a fine woman, no? I say, yes, fella. So, you know, go see me. I say, fella, you are my brother. Stop that shit. My mama don't get any child will call Miatta. He said, cut it out. My mama don't get no child called Miatta. I'm not your brother.
Man on the mission.
Well, that was it. We laughed about it. Yeah.
What did you miss most about him and Hugh?
between those two people, la 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 la. It was, I mean, it was being in the middle of madness. You know, it was in the middle of madness. They had all kinds of ideas, and then they would just go off to places, going on the beach, sitting down, and I never went with them. You know, go midnight on the beach, go to Bar Beach, and all of those kinds of things. They got up. They were like, Masekela and Fela together were like teenage boys. Teenage boys, you know, not these men that they were. And come to think of it, they probably were in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never quite left their teens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never. But it was beautiful being around those kind of people. Nobody had heirs. Okay? Nobody, I never got a feeling from Fela, I'm Fela. You understand me? Eh? Oh, Sister Miatta, you did? Yes. Casual, relaxed, human. Same thing with Masekela. Yeah.
How did you get to record Everybody Likes Saturday Nights? What's the story behind that one?
I grew up with that song in Sierra Leone. Okay? It's by one of the folk singers there, Kalanda. So it was in my memory, and people in Sierra Leone loved it. People in Liberia loved it. It was a song, like folk song in the community. And when I started to perform live, I included that song in the live show, and I found out that out of the repertoire, they always reacted to that song because I could come at the end and bring them on board. And they would join in, everybody like Saturday night. So I come into Accra 1987. Yeah. I come into Accra 1987, and I'm talking about how I want to do this particular album, and I want a good musician, etc. And my brother and friend Mukhtar Mustafa says, I've got just the person who can work with you. I said, who? He says, a gentleman by the name of Ibo Taylor. Yeah. I said, oh, really? Where is he? They say he's in Salt Pond.
Yes, his base.
His base is in Salt Pond. And I'm saying, I didn't even have to think about how I was getting to Salt Pond. If you know who was in power at that time, who was the head of the government, etc. Next day, I got a car, a Jeep.
From President Chemeronis?
Yes.
You have friends in high places, so.
Well, I'm from high place myself.
Maybe so now. Just they move on the same level.
Just they move on the same level.
Maybe so. Yeah.
I mean,
I for even withdraw that question.
Exactly.
Yeah, I withdraw the question.
Jerry's my brother.
Your brother with that.
Jerry was my brother from 1979 when Jerry Rollins came on the scene. I was a nutcase. I mean, the fact that he was fine anyway. The fact that he was fine. Any African woman tells me in 1979 she didn't look at Jerry and dream, I would tell her she's a liar.
One time.
He was a fine boy. You understand? So, but I did not get to meet him until 87. But I followed everything. We were the Jerry fanatics out there. You know, a couple of my Ghanaian friends used to get pissed off with me. You know, those on the opposite and everything. I said, look, I'm not here for Ghana politics. I just see a fine pilot. I like.
Simple matter.
Simple matter. Now I like. That's how JFK won the election in America.
Fine boy.
He was a fine boy. But Barack Obama winner, fine boy. This is it. So I expressed that, and I got a car.
You go ask her.
Yes, now.
Will you give you the Jeep?
Yes, but Mukhtar was there as well. Mukhtar Mustafa. That is, he was Goldie's husband.
Okay.
Mukhtar Mustafa, Goldie Akufo-Addo. Yes, that was her husband. And so that was my connection and whatnot. And they made it happen. And I went down to South Pond.
They give you driver?
Driver? Oh, I can't drive here. Yes. I get driver and the late Tony Idu.
Yes, Tony.
Yes. He accompanied me. I didn't go by myself. They gave me and told Tony to take me down there. And so I went and I met Uncle Ebo and said I wanted to do this project. And I was told he was the best and whatnot. And he too was very pleased to meet me because back in 1961, when Tommy Bernard, this very well-known entrepreneur, opened his hotel in Monrovia, Bernard Beach. Where is Bernard? Yeah, Bernard. Yeah, your family is in Liberia.
Yes. The one behind the camera.
Yeah, Bernard Beach. Tommy Bernard came to Ghana and hired the services of Uncle Ebo and his band.
That's it.
And they did a residency at his hotel for close to a year.
Nice.
Yes. So meeting me was like, oh, he had so much to tell me about Liberia. We just clicked. We went in the studio and we did the Just For You album.
And he worked on Everybody Likes Saturday Night.
He worked on the whole album, yes, Saturday Night. And on that album, it's like the message is on that album. Jebe is on that album. Jebe, a local vice song. And then I have one or two cheeky songs there, love songs. Yeah.
Cheekier than Kokoloko?
Yeah, very much cheeky. But the interesting thing, during the recording of that album, the Just For You album, we happened to have been they were fasting. It was a fast period.
Okay, Ramadan kind of.
Ramadan kind of thing. And the bass player, I've forgotten his name, very talented young man. During the rehearsals, he was fantastic. We go in the studio now to record. And this boy, something's just missing from his life, his fingers. The music is not sounding the same. And I'm getting irritable. Like, what? Why are you holding us up, that kind of thing? And then Uncle Ebo comes and whispers to me, he's fasting. I said, Uncle Ebo, then why did you put a session?
During the fast.
During the fast, and you know, the boy is hungry.
Fingers to the top of the base.
He couldn't.
Hungry catch up.
That boy refused to break that thing. So what we did, it was an easy thing. Just move sessions to the evenings. Yeah. And at that time, Accra was having light problems.
Yes.
Accra was having light problems. This studio, I don't even know if it's still alive.
Where is it at?
It was in the industrial area.
Oh, Elephant
Walk Studio. With
it's a big church there now, Lighthouse Church.
Look at that. Oh, Ghana, you like church.
We like it too.
Ghana?
We like church.
I thought we in Liberia like church.
Ghana top we are.
What? You're even actually take time to take prophets serious. Prophets, prophetess.
Yeah.
Oh?
Did they predict World Cup game?
Can you dig it?
Like a grave.
Like and political
Predictions.
Political prediction. This one will win.
Yeah. Prophet issues.
Oh, but you're like Churchill. I thought because in Liberia we used to joke in Monrovia, there's a church on every street. Sometimes 2 churches on the street. If you've been to Monrovia, there's nothing much to Edo. Even Mampong is bigger. Even Mampong is bigger.
Shout out to Mampong.
You know, I've been to Asante Mapo.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
That's my second
Yeah,
home here.
yeah, beautiful trees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, two churches, the Baptist church, the Methodist church,
Episcopalian.
the Episcopalian church, yes. And then you got evangelists,
Cherubim and Seraphim.
cherubim and seraphim. Ah.
That's two in Liberia, but here is more. You remember Seaview Hotel?
Yes.
There's a church there now.
Oh,
Latter-day Saints.
so now tell me about, you know, I'm forgetting that we're doing an interview.
We
for
are doing
broadcast.
We're just chatting. We're just chatting.
Tell me about these Latter-day Saints people.
Yeah.
They have a setup in Liberia. I never hear church service from there.
No, they don't make noise.
I never even see people going in to say they will make noise.
No, they don't make noise.
The place is
Keen.
clean
Yeah.
and serene. And I'm saying, what are these people doing here? What are they really doing here? Are they converting souls?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
To each his own or her own, I guess. That be the system for Ghana and in Africa.
They're in Liberia, I'm watching that. I say, what kind of people are these? I don't see anybody going into the building. I don't see any sounds coming out of the building. I've not seen one funeral hearse come out of that building.
The style is just different. They take on cool.
That is too cool, honey.
Take on cool, you know. It's
You
like,
don't see anybody.
yeah.
You don't see anybody. And then there's a big thing there on Independence.
That'll be their headquarters.
Yes, when I came to Ghana, it was not there.
Yeah. It
1975.
happened in the early 2000s.
What?
Yeah. Very beautiful. People, they take photos for them after church.
Oh, they go to church in your
No,
own.
wedding photos. People come and take wedding photos there. It's really nice.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Tell me, what sense does that make? You're getting married. Won't you go in a garden where there are flowers and whatnot?
Because it's beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places in Accra. So people, they enjoy it. They want nice photos.
Yes, I understand, but I would like us to ask, and this is for public, what do you call them, Latter-day
Saints.
Saints doing in our territory?
They go talk, say that they spread the word.
Okay.
I know they speak for them, but
Okay.
no, I can follow up for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Because I don't see them doing anything in Liberia.
Okay,
And there's a building there.
we'll go check.
Peaceful. Because the prophets
No,
are bad enough.
As for the prophets, some of the things they say is just on a different level. Has any of them prophesied on you?
Not the contemporary one, but about 30 years ago, there was this spiritual woman in Monrovia, Liberia. So she sees vision and all this thing. I'm telling you, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
She sees vision and everything. And one of my schoolmates is in her following. These ones who go and they are praying all night until morning for different things. So this prayer woman tells my friend to come and tell me that she sees a dark cloud around my son. Now my son is in America.
But she didn't see the cloud.
Was he in 75? No, he was still in Monrovia there with me. She sees this dark cloud around my son and whatnot, and so I should go and let them offer prayers and everything. When Lorraine brought the message to me, I said, Lorraine, hey, you know me, eh? You better go back to that woman and tell her I'm not well up here. The next time she sent me a message about my child, I will come inside her church and beat the shit out of her.
Straight. Did Lorraine take the message back?
Yeah, she took her back. They never sent me a message again. Why would you do that?
Yeah, just to frighten you.
Why would you do that? My child, you're telling me this nonsense. You see? She never sent me a message again. My son is 56. He's still living, doing very well in Atlanta.
Amen. Glory to God.
Yes. But I put them in their place. From that time, I don't encourage them. I don't encourage
No
them.
way for these people.
No way, no way. They fake. They are fake. They don't see nothing. Person like me, I don't see nothing. I mean, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. My friend Ricky will say, you remember the name Ricky will
Reggie's
say?
father.
Reggie's father.
His father was your friend.
Oh, the first time we met, we just fell in love with each other. I wore his clothes for years. And when I came to Ghana, in fact, he said, Miatta, with this you're singing, we can put it together and start a church. We'll make plenty money. Reggie said he will do the preaching, then I will be singing the gospel songs.
But he be fashion designer. Where you go preach from?
He will preach philosophically. Ricky was very deep, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, it was very, very deep when he gets into it with the universe and all this thing. Ricky said we must come together and do a collabo and we would make money. And at the time, and it still applies, I guess, I got so much respect for God. I couldn't do it. But we could have made money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have made that money.
But you see, you said it earlier on that the gift doesn't belong to you. It's something that comes from God. So you don't sell your gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Silman, he was my good friend. Died too early.
Yeah. But these prophets really have a hold on people, you know? People really follow them.
Of course.
Seriously.
No, but it's a serious thing. You know, we always look how you just said it. But when we look into it, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer. She doesn't go through the medical, scientific steps. She's going to the church for them to pray for her. And I already know you're going to die in a few months. You understand? And that is one of the reasons why Kagame has banned all of these people. Rwanda. In Nigeria, hordes and hordes, young people, middle-aged people, all dying before their time. Because before they go through the medical, modern scientific thing, they are going to these churches. And they're giving them holy oil to pour on themselves. Yeah. They're very, very serious. I lost a friend in Nigeria, respectable woman, professional. They convinced her that somebody did something to her. And so she was going to the church.
She's gone.
She's gone. She's gone. They've got our people like this.
What's the way out? If you had the power.
Power. If I had the power. With these prophet and church people, they are all banned. They are all banned. Go and pray to your God. Or you go to the Orthodox church that we've been doing. Me, I don't go to any church that is younger than me. I tell them straight, I don't go to, no. How church could be young past me? Now church for the carry me go. That's so.
It be so.
Yes. How your church could just start, what do you call it? Christian Health Ministries. They give themselves fancy names. You know them. What do the other one called?
For Art International at the end.
Oh, yeah. Ah, God. Yes. Everybody, I said, no, I don't go to a church that's younger. I want to go to the old churches that started in 1775.
So you still go to church?
Yes, I have to go to funerals.
How you did connect with God?
Is that a serious question?
I'm asking for those who want to know.
How do I connect with God? I see the things that He has created, and I show appreciation. He has already told me, help your brother. You are your brother's keeper. Those little lessons. He says, when my time comes, you will not know. The beggar that you feed could be him. The leper that you help could be him. That's how I connect with God. Mm-hmm. It's not going in that church and singing the lovely hymns. I love all of that. But in fact, when I'm in the church, I don't really connect with God. I'm busy looking, are you here? You understand me?
I get you.
And then
it's more of a distraction.
Yes, it's a distraction. And then the pastor will come on, my priest. We have in our church the priest. And he's talking sometimes. And you're wondering, does this man really believe it? You know, you start questioning my whole aura in the church. The only time I find out I get a little serious is if I go and take communion. And I don't do that all the time. You know, if I'm pissed off with somebody, something has made me angry.
You don't go.
No, I don't go. Because they told us in confirmation class, if your heart is not clean, your heart is against your brother, then you must not take communion. Of course, some people just do it. They hate everybody, but they take a communion. I'm telling you, they hate everybody, but Sunday.
They eat the bread.
They eat the bread and go there. No. Once somebody pisses me off, I don't. And if the person is in the church, I don't do it.
You get pissed off often?
Yes.
Okay. I better be careful now. What pisses you off?
Every damn thing nowadays.
Is it age or is it just Miatta, man?
It was Miatta, you know, when we were a little bit younger. But now, everything seems to piss me off. So that's why I like to stay in my little space.
That's all.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Everything is annoying me. Everything is annoying me. Can you imagine? On the morning of the 29th of June, Eric and I, we remember that. We wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning here in Accra because I have to see my sister off. She's flying back to Abuja. That morning it's raining. It's raining, the 29th of June when the flood came. So imagine we have to load all these suitcases. The woman had about 7 suitcases in the van and everything, and everybody gets wet, and we get to Accra International Airport. The children are trying to take the things out of the car, etc. And then her flight was at 10, mm-hmm. But by 12 o'clock, everybody was screaming that Accra was getting flooded. Then I talked to Lagos, and Dede tells me, you should see the water.
Will be competition now.
Competition, no? Complete competition.
Flood competition.
The gutters were overflowed in Lagos, etc., etc., etc. Then I talked to my small sister in Cote d'Ivoire. They have floods. And talked to my girlfriend in Lomé. There's floods. Liberia, slight flood. Sierra Leone. Now that pisses me off.
The whole of West Africa was flooding that day.
The whole of West Africa. And I'm saying, what are we doing? And I'm comfortable here, right? There's no flood. I wasn't. But when I saw what people went through, including my son and Reggie.
Yes, I saw the pictures.
Yes.
Little snakes floating in his house.
Can you imagine? And this other designer, the young man, he's going to put up his business and doing his thing, and the flood comes and everything is finished overnight. Those are the kind of things that piss me off. And the one that pissed me off again is the xenophobic movement in South Africa. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm hurt about that because the Makebas, the Saifas in Menga, Letambulu, Hugh Masekela, they were part of our family. They came to the West Coast. We all sung for South Africa. Sonny Okosu, Fire in Soweto.
Yes.
You know? And as a Pan-Africanist, on our daily struggle, our daily talk, we continuously hold the vision that we must be united.
One time.
In order to cut out all the BS. And then something like this happens, people killed, West African women running naked in the streets of South Africa, pursued by armed men and women. And I say to myself, one, I'm happy Mr. Mandela is not here. I'm happy Sis Winnie is not here. I'm happy Miriam is not here. I'm happy Q is not here. You understand?
You'll be sad.
Yes. You'll be very, very, very sad. It's very sad.
Just today, I heard that 2 Ghanaians have sent this case to the International Criminal Court. One Palgrave, Poachi Dankwa, and then they've taken the case here.
Where is it going to go?
You don't think they have time for them?
Where will it go? To the international? Where will it go?
If you say they just waste your time.
Yeah. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. And South Africa took the Israelis
Yeah, to the court.
to the court.
Nothing happened.
What happened? And I'm saying the Ghanaians, right? Who have taken it to the court? Are they Ghanaians?
Yes, 2 Ghanaians.
Okay. What are they asking for? Reparations, reparations, or what do we want? We want for them to be condemned. What?
Because everybody's already condemns them.
Exactly. We've condemned them. And I'm sorry to say, they've just lost a tourist.
Yeah. You're not going back.
Never.
You used to go?
Yes.
Where was your favorite place back then?
Where the other place? Pretoria. Yeah, civilized place. But Johannesburg got its own thing. Yes.
You never go again?
I won't. But that decision was even taken at the last onslaught.
Yes, because there's been attacks before.
Yes.
Yes.
The first attack, I said I wouldn't go. Even if I was invited, I would not go. And then this time, they just put a seal on it.
So if they say, oh, Mama Miatta, we've got big show, Cape Town, Jazz Festival, headline, come.
I'm a foreigner. I'm a foreigner.
You don't want to take their jobs?
I don't want to take your job. No, I will not go. And I will make a big thing out of it. You know.
So they will not even invite you?
Yes, because my thing here is you will invite me and treat me like a VIP. Another Liberian who is not a celebrity or whatnot, you will not give them that treatment. You understand? So I don't want to come to your country only because you can treat me like that. That's not how we're supposed to be. If you say this continent is ours, I welcome you to my country and you welcome me. And because of who we are, not for, let's say, who we are, but what we are. We're your African brothers and sisters.
They wanted to come and visit, and our people said, no, don't come. Recently, the president, South Africa.
Yes.
Yes. Our people declined the visit.
Oh, of course. And the thing about it is, I read about that and I said, hey, we're allowed to be upset because there's no way you can look at this movement in South Africa and they have leadership in South Africa. Leadership could not stop them. Leadership could not discourage them. So I look at the leadership as if you are in cahoots with your people. I cannot excuse Ramaphosa. I cannot excuse him. A president who can't talk to his people about the slaughtering of other Africans, you know.
Where does that leave Pan-Africanism today?
That's right. That's the question we're asking. That's the question we're asking. And then what happens? We turn around and we turn around. The Nigerians now are asking the South Africans to leave.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
In Ghana, South Africans would be uncomfortable. Where do we stop? Where do we stop? I mean, it was just getting beautiful with all African countries announcing visa-free.
Yes, exactly.
Visa-free. But I understand the South Africans put a visa-free and they didn't put Ghana. Yeah.
It's like a joke, right?
It's a joke. It's a joke. You know, Ghanaians have been supporting South Africa since 1994.
Yeah.
Businesses. South Africa, you brought your businesses to Ghana. You know, all of us paying money for DSTV, MTN. Everything has been going, but you don't think about that and you kill people? No.
Not right.
Not right at all.
You mentioned in passing Miriam, and I know that Miriam has a Makeba at the end of it. What was your relationship with her like?
Big sister. My big sister. I was in England, 1960. How old would I have been? 12?
You're 12, 48 to 60, 12.
Yeah. When I heard Makeba's Pata Pata in London. In London. And they said South African. So that reinforced my belief that it would be all right if I did singing, because I heard Miriam Makeba. And Miriam Makeba was African. You know this whole bag I was having.
Yes.
Yeah, but when I heard Miriam Makeba Pata Pata, I said, oh, African women are singing too commercially.
Yeah.
So she was an inspiration from that point. You know, it was only the white singers I had been seeing before.
Yes.
Or Aretha Franklin, them in America. But Miriam was the real African girl. And I said, okay, so we can do it. And I always admire her. And then I met her in 1975 in Liberia.
She came for a show?
No, she was living there partly. You know, we artists, we just roll along. There was a period where she was in Monrovia living. She was based in Guinea as well. She would come to Monrovia, interact and whatnot. And then we met again at Festag.
In Lagos.
In Lagos.
What was that Festag show like? Festival of Arts and Culture in 77.
You were 7 years old.
I was 6, so
Yeah, he's 6. That's my son. I think he's a year older than you. Yes.
Was it Lagos?
It was in Lagos. Fantastic idea. Fantastic vision. But what a mess.
A mess.
Chaos. 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 Scheduling, timing, transportation. They built Festag Village. If you've been to Nigeria, you see where Festag Village is. The distance to the National Theatre and other
Traffic,
buses, and all kinds of things. When we arrived, the Liberian delegation, and they took us to Festag Village, Mattresses still in the plastic. Yeah. Mattresses in the plastic. Buckets in the... Oh. But we were resilient enough. We got over it because you met so many wonderful people.
What did you mean? That blew your mind at that stage of your life?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, you met Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Nice.
Stevie was here at, he was at Festac. South American
Gilberto Gil?
Gilberto Gil, he was here. I mean, he was there in Lagos. And,
Did Santana make it there? Carlos Santana?
no.
Because he came to Ghana for the big one.
They 71.
Yes.
Yeah. Who was this guy who was Sun Ra?
Yeah, Sonra.
Sunrise, yeah. Sun Ra was in Lagos.
Mystical music.
Yes. Those were about the highlights. And
Was this the days of the kind of boots with the high heel platform boots and big afros? What was your costume in '77? What were you wearing?
yeah, they were African. Though.
Dashiki?
Yeah, they were African. Lapa.
Which one? We wrap around your...
Lapa.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and the tops and the cloth.
Mm-hmm. And then how you style your hair?
I perform with my hair tied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In a kind of duku, in a silk scarf?
Yes.
Okay. Makeup?
Oh, those days, no makeup, my friend. You make yourself up. Yeah, but nowadays, we can't go out without having the makeup. Yes. Yes.
Those were fun days.
Yes,
You
they
enjoyed
were.
them?
They were.
Were you Rasta at some point in time? I mean, you had the locks.
Yes, I went Rasta in 1980. No, I went Rasta 1980.
What was the inspiration?
I got to London and find myself interacting with Rasta brothers and sisters and teaching me the philosophy, etc., etc. And I liked it. One of the teachings I got from Rastafarians, or those who at least spoke to me, and I agreed with them. One of the reasons for the locks growing naturally, your crown, and it's not about your physical, it's about your inner self. I was a teaching, developing your inner self, etc. So I started in 1980. And I had it all along. I had it all along until 2017. 2017, my mom passed away. You know, I had locks down to here. It was terrible, though. Oh, sometimes uncomfortable. It was so heavy. Oh, yeah. And, you know, I would put it up, at least to get that weight off, etc. And I was going along with it. And then my mom died in 2017, just the other day, 9 years ago. And the tradition with the Gribble people, my mother was a Gribble woman, is that the family, close relative and friends, sunk off all the hair as a part of the mourning process.
Yes.
So that is what I had to do. My mother hated my locks. Hated it.
To the core.
To the core. She got everybody to try and talk me to go and cut my hair. And she even threatened me one time, said, "What would you do if you woke up tomorrow morning and all your locks are gone?" I said, "Ma, I would grow my hair back and I'll never speak to you again." I'm a big girl now, I can share my opinion with my mother.
So?
Yeah, because it was something serious. How would I be sleeping? You come and cut my hair.
As you give her that response, what be your response?
Eh?
As you respond to him like that, huh?
Yeah, she didn't say, she just looked at me. You have to know my mother, nothing moves her. She just looked at me. But I liked it. It was, you know, when you start something, 1980, for heaven's sake, and you've reached 2000 something. Somebody's
That's a lot of years, oh.
as many years.
37 years.
I
man.
say it was down to here. I cut it sometime. It grew. Yes, but it ruined my top hair because it was so heavy.
Yeah, I was pulling it away.
It was
Yeah.
pulling it away.
How do you maintain locks like that? How do you manage them?
You wash it.
How often?
You wash it as you would wash weekly.
Okay.
You wash it weekly and oil it and put the new twist in and everything like that.
Takes a long time.
Yeah, you have to give it a lot of care. You have to give it a lot of care because you have to put the new roots in, unless it will just
Mat up.
mat up.
Okay.
That's right. So it takes time. I would go to hairdresser to wash it sometimes, and but I liked it. It had become my signature.
So when you went to record Everybody Likes Saturday Night, you were already having...
I was yes, that was 1987.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I asked one Gen Z person, she's in the room, whether she heard that song before. She said no. I'm even surprised.
No, but why are you surprised?
Because this is a classic song. People should know the song.
Yeah, but listen to our radio stations. Listen to our radio stations. In America, and I hate referring to America all the time, but it's things we learn. In America, you want to listen to radio, what kind of music you like? Jazz?
I like jazz, yeah.
Okay.
High life.
I like African high life or soul.
So you can
We can find a radio station
just for that.
just for that. Just for that. And on other stations, it is intertwined.
Yeah.
I heard Ofori and Ponsan in Liberia,
Okay.
right? I heard him in Liberia. And that's because refugees who returned,
They brought the music.
they brought the music though. But now that everything has settled, blah, 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 I don't hear Ofori and Ponsan. You understand?
Yes.
I don't hear, oh Lord, what my friend called.
Now you sing the song, we'll find the artist.
Adra. He did it with some younger.
Ajayi.
Yes,
Eddie Crenso.
Evie Crenshaw. Was it? No, CK Man.
CK Man, sorry.
Yes. You understand? When last did you hear a CK Man on your radio?
So we need to specialize. So if it's old time highlight, it's on one channel.
Yes.
If it's Afrobeat, it's another channel.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and that is how those people in America keep up.
Yes.
If it's just for knowing the names, you know, if it's just for knowing the names. I'm not from the generation of Bessie Smith.
No. But you can still hear it.
You can still hear Bessie Smith. You can still hear Bessie Smith. So I always appeal to our radio stations. I mean, they're the vehicle by which our music can get out there. And it has to be consistent. It has to be consistent. Why would they not know about a Rex Lawson?
Yeah. All those people you listed at the end of as Everybody Likes Saturday Night.
Yeah. And that's why I did.
Uwaifo.
Yes.
Olayo.
It was done on purpose.
Calendar, Osita.
Yes. Because it's almost as if the history it's been just wiped off. You know, and if the Europeans and the Americans can maintain their own heroes of the past, why are we not doing the same thing?
It's a good question. I mean, you don't see yourself as a Liberian, you see yourself as an African.
I see myself as a...
West Africa is like your home.
Yes.
Do you think there's a disrespect for history and for preservation of things in the past in this our environment? It's like there's no regard for...
No regards. No regards for no regards for our past. And And, it worries me a little bit, but then, well, we're from a different generation.
Celine?
And I say, we're always reminded, if you don't know where you're coming from, there's no way you can arrive at your destination whole and correct. You have to know where you're coming from. And that applies to music, to the drumming, to everything that's a part of our culture. We have to. In America today, you will see a clip of, let's say, the Bee Gees from 1970s.
70s.
You see a clip. How many clips of Sonny Okoso?
Fire in Soweto.
How many of them?
No.
You know? What about Sonny Ade, Ebenezer, all of these people?
When the floods was going out, I expected to hear what I no get any.
You know something?
I never hear that song.
You know something?
Tell me.
That night, when you meet him, you can ask him, Dede Mabiaku, protege of Fela, my very good friend. Banji has been producing him. That night, with all this water, I called Dede. I said, Dede, didn't Fela do a song called Water?
No get enemy.
He said, yeah, water. I said, send it to me.
For play that song.
I had to remind myself.
If you
I
say-
said, Fela sang something about water.
Don't get enemy.
You don't get enemy.
It was true.
And it's very true.
Very true.
Very true. Our water just went and
Everywhere.
found its way everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. There's nothing you could do about it.
Don't get enemy.
Yes.
Talking of music, is there a song that when you perform, they will not allow you to leave the stage until you sing it in your catalog? Coco, are you tired of singing Kokoliko?
I hate the song.
No, be you sing them.
And I'll be sick. But you see, like how I'm excited about still kicking it.
Yes.
You do something new, you want people to fall in love with it, you do it all correct and everything, and you want to take your back. Oh,
You have
Jesus.
to sing. You have to sing Kokoliko.
Yeah, that's the song. That's the song, that Kokolioko song. And a young man, oh yeah, he's passed away. When I did a show in Monrovia in maybe 2007 or something like that. We were just getting back to Monrovia, new dispensation politically and stuff. And I did a show. No big thing, just in a restaurant with a band and all, and but it was sold out. People were standing and everything else. Went through the whole repertoire, new songs, this and that, and I bowed my head to go off the stage. It just started. This young man was in his, he couldn't have been more than 30 at the time. But he's passed away now, he passed away 50. And they wouldn't stop. Koholioko, 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 Koholioko. And you know what? I had sang so much, I was even very tired and everything. I refused to stand on the stage. I just walked off.
You left them?
I left them. And then I go in the dressing room, change my clothes, and come out. And this young man I knew his father very well, the whole family. You know, all of us know each other in Liberia or Monrovia setting anyway. And he says, Auntie Miatta, you didn't do Kokolioko for us. He said, do you know what that song means to us, my generation? We saw our fathers and mothers. There's that song. And it takes us back. And I felt so bad.
Yeah.
You know, because I'd never seen it like that before.
Yes, it's connected to their memories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say we saw our mothers and fathers enjoy that song.
Yeah.
So now I try, especially if it's in Liberia.
Yes.
for memories, I do it.
Yes.
But that was the song I had too much of it.
It's a saucy song.
Very saucy. Very saucy. And you and my son, he's a year older than you.
Yes.
And my nephew, we are doing the remake of Kokolioko. And he says, Tata, that's what they call me.
Yeah, grandma, yeah.
He said, Tata, this song was a very saucy song.
Big time.
Is it what I'm really hearing? I said, oh, he said they never knew before. Of course, they were all kids.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And you write the song in such a way that it has double entendre.
Yes.
You have to be older to understand.
To be
What are you doing waking up early at 5 o'clock?
at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes. They said they're just realizing, they're just understanding the song. I said, it's for older people now. It's not it wasn't for kids.
And for now, it's like people just say what they want to say directly.
Yes.
As opposed to back in your day where you kind of couched it in a way that it would pass the censor and get onto the radio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But you see, the thing about it is, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a writer because I have a girlfriend who's a serious writer, professor, and all that. Songwriting to me doesn't take the same amount of energy and time. It does take thinking, but it's a short space. Very, very short space. And so, yes, you write it, and but we come from a generation where even in the writing, you have to be decent.
Yes.
We come from a decent generation. Okay? When the younger people came with the rap, all hell went, everything went crazy.
Did you learn how to rap at some point in time?
You know what? I feel that we were rapping even before the rappers. You have to understand, we're the James Brown generation.
Exactly. They were rappers.
We were rappers. Yeah, we were rappers. We didn't record ourselves as rappers because I remember performing live. Performing live, you would get to a certain stage in the song, in your performance and whatnot, and you will be there. Let's say for you say, yeah, I take it, I take it, I take it, supposed to go, I think it. That to me is rapping.
Right, it is. Rhythmic.
It's rapping with the rhythmic, yes. Our children just came and, threw all the profanity in and turned us off.
Did you ever work with Fahnbulleh?
Not work with him, but we have performed.
Oh, you have on
the same stage.
Okay, where?
In Los Angeles.
One of those summer gigs.
Yeah. No, it wasn't summer gig. And Fahnbulleh was living in
Los Angeles for a long time.
For a long time. And
yes.
I went to Los Angeles in 1995. Yeah. I was there the same time and gigging, etc. So a couple of gigs. Yes.
What's the business side of music like? Do you own your masters?
Yeah. But funny enough, I don't even know where the masters are.
Wow.
Yeah, but what do you need it for?
I don't know. Is it not revenue for you? Rights and or royalties and things like that?
Things have changed since then. No? Since the 70s and copyright and PRS, collecting your royalties, etc., etc. Now you do your music and you put it on
Spotify.
Spotify, something.
Are you on TikTok?
No.
No, TikTok. How about Snap?
No.
Which of the social media platforms are you on?
Facebook.
Okay, that's a big one.
Instagram. They signed me up for the Instagram, but I don't even know how it works.
You just post a photo or you write, photo or video.
I still don't know how it works. But I see I see other people
I can teach you.
post it. Yeah?
Yeah,
Look.
my team will teach you. It's 5 minutes.
Look, my people. I was born before computers. I'm a BBC. I say it proudly. born before computers. And look, even copy and paste
Yeah.
is a pain for me. So if you send me a message and you've added something there and I want to forward it to somebody, now your message is all go. I'm telling you, I don't know how to separate and
Now what?
Did you hear what I said?
I hear. I won't make you talk about
We
it.
born before computers. You don't know how you are trying, and we will not allow you to embarrass us. My girlfriend says, I should tell all the young people when they say, you don't know how to do this. She said, just tell them, I taught you how to eat with fork and spoon.
End of story.
End of story.
You know one problem.
Now we teach you now for eat with spoon. So
wait till be Instagram and TikTok.
So what is that Instagram and TikTok? What is that Instagram and TikTok?
It's an instant photo.
I see.
Yeah, Snapchat.
They signed me on, my nephew or somebody signed me on, put picture and everything. He said it will be good for publicity. I never go there to post nothing. I don't know how to do it.
But you can learn, oh. You'll be sharp, woman.
Yeah, but you know something? Must you learn everything?
No. But you're curious. You're a broadcaster. You're curious.
Yeah, but not 78 though. Next year, not 79.
They cannot even ask you about AI.
What? I can't stand it. I can't stand AI. The fact that it's not real. Do you get what I mean?
I get you.
It's not real. And my little African village, I don't feel comfortable with it.
So for you, AI is African intelligence and not artificial intelligence?
No, that I'm saying
You feel comfortable?
my African spirit,
Because it's not real.
because it's not real. Because it's not, I've been used to human beings. Come on, you go to a movie as human beings. Not so?
Yeah, and this
that
one.
are acting.
Yes.
Everywhere you go, it's us human beings.
And now?
Now all of a sudden, you are giving me stylized. Stylized. The women don't have no wrinkles.
That one is called airbrush. They come out the filter. We use filter. We take the photo and then add a filter.
Yes.
And then everything changes. We can give you lipstick.
But why you want to do that?
They want to enhance
Enhance what?
the image.
So that is what AI is doing?
Yeah, the location you sent me, Google Map, it's AI that brought me here.
So
Or you like that one?
no. So before AI,
Yes. We would have to ask people. Do you know where Miatta lives?
no man, you and
You give me the direction. When I get there, I'll ask. I'm looking for the singer, legendary Miatta Fahnbulleh.
okay.
Around here, then they'll send me all the way around, and then I'll find you.
So we were not sending maps and things before AI.
We had maps, but it's
Yes.
it was slower. This is improvement.
I see.
You tried. You used to. You are driven.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I should have. Because if I say shift and automatic, it won't make sense to you because you are driven. You are driven now. You are driven. You are driven.
And
You are driven.
I get to California, right?
Yeah.
Put a band together. I've got this gig.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the musicians asked me if I have a car, how am I going to get to the gig? I said, I don't have a car. I said, in fact, I've never driven. So he said, really? I said, well, you know, some of us were born to drive. Some of us were born to be driven. That was it.
Shut down.
Shut them down. Shut them down.
That's it. No comeback. Because California is the town of vehicles.
Yes.
No buses, really. It's just
Nothing. So as a result, they're the ones who had to pick me up every time when we were going to a read. I don't drive. I don't drive, you know. And I'm sorry, maybe because I grew up with those low immunity.
Yes, yes.
As a diplomat's daughter.
Exactly. Always been driven around.
Yeah, I've always been driven around. And in fact, they open the front door. A lot of times I come out and they open the front door, the front
The passenger door?
passenger door for me to get up in the front. And it's very unusual for me.
Yeah.
Very.
Well, they extended the courtesies to of your father to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't allow me anyway
Yes.
to ride the front.
Yeah.
He wouldn't allow me to ride the front. The boys could jump in the front or whatnot. But we, the girls, we had to always be in the back. So I'm always used to
Sit in the back.
sitting in the back.
That's it. What's the best thing about being a diplomat's daughter? Best thing.
The best thing. It wasn't best for us at the time. You know, you had things like going to the Royal Albert Hall for concerts.
Yeah, UK.
Yeah, in the UK, OPAPs could get tickets. We're in Nairobi and we get special seating. But you always have to go with your parents.
Yeah. Did you ever meet the Queen?
I met the Queen once. I was, 10 years old. Yeah, in one of the garden parties. I was quite bored. I mean, I was out of place. We don't know it in a garden party. They dressed us up. And then they say they carry us to Buckingham Palace. And we're supposed to be
On good behavior.
on good behavior and whatnot. You don't know anybody there except maybe from your own mission. The Liberian ambassador's
Yes,
children.
yes.
Yeah. And then you sit there, they give you
It wasn't exciting.
hell no.
But you met other heads of states?
Yes.
Which ones?
Oh dear me. I met Omer Wade or Wad
Oh, Wad from Senegal.
from Senegal. Senghor.
Oh, Senghor. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Senegalese president.
Senegalese president.
Senghor.
And
Both, yeah.
then with the Nigerian ones, Shagari,
Shehu Shagari.
Babangida, Shoniko,
Yes.
and of course in Kenya, Ome Mzee Kenyatta himself.
Oh, the independence fighter.
Yes. Yeah, when we got there, he old papi, but I went to school with the girls,
Okay.
with his children.
His children.
Yes. And then recently I was in Nairobi for a conference 2 years ago, and I met again Uhuru.
Yes. He became president, right?
He became president.
Yeah.
And when Uhuru was this high, we used to babysit him. Because his older sister and I were schoolmates.
You've seen his nappies.
Yes. But I won't tell him that he would get embarrassed.
When was your father's last post in Kenya?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sierra Leone till he was posted to Sierra Leone.
Yes.
You met the president
From England. Oh, all of them.
That's Siaka Stevens?
But before that, Milton Magai. He was the first prime minister. And then his brother Albert succeeded him.
Wow, family business.
Yeah. He didn't stay long. There was cool, not cool, and all these funny things. And then into Ghana.
JJ, of course.
Oh, yeah, JJ, of course. And
Did you
then.
meet Achampong?
No.
No.
JJ, then Kufo.
Mills?
I didn't meet Omer Mills. And that is somebody I really wanted to meet. Yeah.
We're recording this a day before the anniversary of his passing. He passed on the 24th of July, 2012. So it's almost 14 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 2010, when I was 2010, he died?
2012.
2012? Okay. my daughter was expecting a child, and we came from Liberia with Madame Seli for Atta Mills' funeral,
Your former president.
a former president. And I'm sitting there trying to enjoy all the noise and everything that's happening. And they called me to tell me that I have a grandson.
Ooh, right,
So
right there.
Right there. So I always remembered the day Atta Mills was buried
Yes.
and the day my grandson was born in Seattle, Washington.
In August? What month?
August.
August. It should be August, yes.
Yes,
August
but-
6th, right?
That's right.
So your granddaughter was born in August. Yeah.
Yeah. August 10, August 9 or 10.
Yeah. I remember. That's the time.
Yes.
Couple of random questions before we end this beautiful chat. Is it possible to be a Rasta without ganja?
Yes, of course.
Were you?
Look, why you want to come in and watch me? I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother.
And a former Rasta?
No, the Rasta, you don't have to smoke weed. But hey, listen, I'm 78. I'm not coming to lie to you. It was in my generation.
Yes.
It was free and flowing. And you know, I've always been a curious child. I didn't want anybody to tell me the feeling. So I tried it myself.
Was it surprising to you the first time?
Surprising. Yes, it was surprising because it made me hungry.
Very much.
Whoa!
You chop.
I chop.
Wait till you chop. Wait till you chop the rice. Wait till you chop like that.
Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
Peoria, Illinois.
Yankee.
And I'm hanging out with these musicians. They're the ones who did it. And they set for me.
Nobody they do it. You do it.
No, they set for me.
You don't put that for your mouth.
I know they do that business, but they work with them. I'm the vocalist of this group. And they don't like the idea that this African girl is complicit and things like that.
Now you be the only woman for the group, is that?
No, I mean I'm the only woman.
Well, you be black too. Only black?
Yeah, the group was a black
Black
group.
group, okay.
All right, so all of them. And they didn't like the idea that I was pure. And so they set me up.
How?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One by one. And like 30 minutes before the show. All right, one by one, they come into my room. Miatta, you cool? Miatta, you cool? Third one, fourth one. Then they all light up.
As if on cue.
Yes, they all light up. They start smoking. And blow, the one I was sitting next to me blowing in my face.
Full one.
Yeah, blowing me. Come on, Miatta, try nothing, it's just a split. And they kept on kind of say, okay, let me try a little bit. Let me try a little bit. In the meantime, they're still puffing the smoke on me. From in front, and everything else. I said, no, okay. I took about 3 puffs. I said it was okay.
It's okay.
Fine. When we walked out of the room, because this was in a hotel, when we walked out of my room, passing through the restaurant, I see all this food, Twinkies and this and everything. I jump inside. Kafui.
Them invite you.
No, but I was ready to pay. It was a hotel you were in.
Yeah, buffet.
Buffet type of food.
You did it.
I want this. And then the guys they all started laughing.
You know the reaction.
They all started laughing at me and everything. That's when I said, okay.
Now set up.
I set up this thing. I chopped well and everything. Then I went on stage and thought I was doing my set the same way. But the moment I got off stage, our manager came to me and said, Miatta, are you okay? I said, yes. I said, why? He said, damn, girl, you did that shit. You did that show like you didn't give a shit.
You were just liberated. Freedom has come.
And that scared me.
Yeah. This is like you were 20.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah. That scared me because when you get on stage, you want to know what you're doing.
Exactly so.
And you want to be in control of what you're doing.
Truly.
How can I come on stage and just do the show?
And then go.
You don't care.
No.
And I'm not that kind of person. I always try to get the audience involved.
Be sure.
You know, I will even teach them an African song, Liberian song. Come on, guys, let me teach you all this, and have them sing along. So that night, I just went through my repertoire, song after song, didn't say nothing. Didn't give a damn.
First thing you think of when I say young Liberian girls? What comes to mind?
Young Liberian girl.
Yes.
Stephanie Gibson.
She's an artist. She's a singer.
Stephanie can do anything.
Okay.
That's the young Liberian girl I see, okay? She wants to be a doctor, but she's a model. And now she's making bags. That's the first name. Because you know, I dealt with a whole lot of hundreds of girls.
Yes. From your school and
with the
things
school
that-
and everything, and she was part of the whole thing.
Stephanie Gibson. I'm gonna look for. I'm sure she's on TikTok.
She probably is. Stephanie Gibson.
We'll look for her.
Yes.
Resilience. What does that mean to you?
Liberian people. Very resilient bunch.
If I go to Monrovia right now, will I still see people with, like,
That was not us.
that was Sierra Leone,
That was Sierra
short
Leone.
sleeve and all that stuff.
That was Sierra Leone.
You will still see people like that. In
Oh
Sierra Leone.
yes. Oh yes. That's why I'm saying we're all still traumatized.
Yeah.
How do you see? Okay, those children that they did it to in '90, they are now
So those child soldiers are now 40 years old.
40 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, 40 years old.
Was there a reconciliation event where people came and had to come and speak about what happened to them?
We had the Truth and Reconciliation Commission,
How did that work?
almost based on the
The South African one?
South African model. It went very well. It went very well, and those who appeared, I think, came with a genuine sense of wanting to get the story out in order for us to reconcile. And but the recommendations that were made have not been carried out.
What was the key one?
Those carrying full responsibility of the mayhem should be prosecuted.
Yes.
Should be prosecuted. And as you can see, we have not prosecuted anybody. In fact, they are dying off. Most of the major ones are dying off.
They're going to the higher court.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Charles Taylor still behind bars?
I know Charles Taylor, entire family.
You do?
Hmm? There's Liberia now, we all know ourselves. And I would like to be able, let's say 20-something years after the war, I'd like to be able to say something nice about Charles Taylor. But I'm sorry, I can't. I hold Charles Taylor responsible for the destruction of 3 generations of Liberians. The dissemination of our country that we're not going to be able to put together. We're still fighting, you know. And the damage that has been done in the Liberian psyche, like we say, the traumatization and everything else, we're going to pay for it until the 2 generations die out. And so when I was asked before if I thought Charles Taylor deserved the 50 years, I was honest. I said, it's not even about the 50 years. If 50 years can never be worth
The one life.
the destruction of a country. And maybe, like I said, 2060 or 2070, the Liberian children will have different thought. But for me personally, still seeing the damage, still seeing the harm, still suffering from what Taylor unleashed, I can never say something nice about him. And like you were asking about the amputated children, that was carried out in Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
That was carried out in Sierra Leone. How barbaric can we be? And it was his recommendation. They were following his advice.
Give him a short sleeve or long
Or
sleeve.
long sleeve, yes.
And chop here or they chop here.
Yes. Yes. And I saw 7, 8-year-old children like that in Sierra Leone.
Limbs chopped off.
Yes. Why do they have to chop children's limbs off? Children, you know? Yeah.
I saw you perform at the Nobel Peace concert. I love the songs. And I saw former President Johnson Sirleaf
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes.
audience.
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon was her lasting legacy?
Her lasting legacy will be that she unleashed George Weah on us. That's the legacy I give to Mrs. Sirleaf. Sorry.
You don't think very much of George Weah, President George Weah?
Have you met George Weah?
Yet to. I'd love to interview him.
Oh, he can't talk much. You won't get much out of him. Huh? He's not very articulate either. I'm sorry. He's a fantastic football player.
Yes.
Okay? He's a fantastic player. At least that's what they say, because even when I was in England, I wasn't that much into football, and I understand he played at one time for Liverpool or something. Yeah, I didn't follow his football history. But the background that I come from, we didn't see football players as national political leaders. And I'm sure that's everywhere in Africa. I mean, I never heard Ghanaians saying Abedi Pele can be president.
Abedi for president.
Can you imagine? Could you have Abedi for president?
Well, he's not a politician. Huh?
Well, this is our own case too. George Weah is an Abedi Pele. They should stick to their profession and everything. But Madame Sirleaf thought it would be interesting. Under the guise of generational. Yeah. So she unleashed George Weah.
Because he was VP before he became president, right? Was he vice president before?
No, he was a senator.
A senator.
Yeah, he was a senator.
But the Liberians chose him. She didn't force them to vote for him. So the unleashing.
Yeah, she did it because I'm saying at the end of the day, how did he get into the political class? He could have stayed there forever. We would not have voted for him. The majority of sound thinking Liberians, they would not have voted. But Madame Sirleaf, like I said, foisted him on us, literally held up his hands and as the successor. And there was nothing we could do. I mean, we didn't have the capabilities of printing extra ballots and those little things that happen in African politics. Yeah. But he was a disaster for the country. Go to Liberia now. They will tell you he was a disaster.
So it's quite a damning verdict from you.
No, it's just the truth. It's not damning. My thing here is I have sympathy. I can even have sympathy for George because I know his limitations. I know his limitations. He had absolutely no interest in governance, in governing our people. He was just happy to be president, you know, enjoying himself, doing a booga dance, drinking and partying. Yeah. This man was a football player. How do you expect him to come and read a 530-page budget?
His finance minister will read it.
But that's just it. He had no idea they were reading the thing. They didn't even bother him with those kind of issues because he could not deal with it. Yeah, that was George Weah. I mean, I know a lot of people mesmerized this football player. And in fact, some of my friends, Nigerians said, when I said, oh, he was a disaster, and they, really? They are all surprised. And then I asked them, so you think, what's the boy's name? The big one there in Nigeria, the football player.
Kanu.
Kanu. I said, you will give your country to Kanu to run? And then that's when they think. That's when they think.
Has it improved now? The person on
With my old man?
Yes.
Yeah, of course the old is better. Yeah, the old man is old, so he knows. He has seen all the mistakes all over Africa. He's seen the mistakes in our own country. So he knows better, and my expectations of him are very, very high. Of course, not everybody will be on board, you know. So, but we expect him to do the right thing, and he's on it. Yeah, he's on it.
When you go back, when you go home to Monrovia, are you seeing changes? Are you seeing, if you stay away for 6 months, do you see some changes?
Yes, you're seeing the structural changes. Yeah. Okay? And my thing here is we can build the buildings, we can build the roads.
The mind, right? The mind.
We have not dealt with the mind.
How is President Boakai doing? You think he's making an effort to deal with the psyche of the people?
I don't think he's even dealing with the psychic. Most of them are not even dealing with the psychic of the people. Yeah.
Some of the things that piss you off.
That's some of the things that piss me off. But then, yes, you know, what I'm saying is somebody can always come back on a rebuttal to me.
Yes.
Because roads are essential. Yes. Healthcare is important. I know we need hospitals. Education is important. We need schools. But at the end of the day, what about your human resource? The human resource have to be developed, do you understand me, to take over those structural things that we're putting in place. And it's not. The Chinese built a beautiful bridge sometime in 2005 or 6. Beautiful bridge, they put lights all up. You know, you would think you were in Zhengzhou or blah, 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 blah. Within 3 weeks, the bridge had no lights.
Where did I go?
They take the lights. They come, they climb, they pull the lights out, every light.
They carry go.
They carry go. They carry the lights go. That's a mindset.
Yeah.
You see?
You wrote a song called The Big C.
Yeah, that's for you.
Where that C stands for?
Corruption.
Has it become a small C now?
It's big. It will always be big. It will always be big. But nobody listens to me anyway, so.
Don't be too sure of that, though. People, they listen.
Yes, I wrote that for the 50th anniversary of the OAU, which was some couple of years back.
Which is now AU.
Yeah.
Organization of African Unity.
Yeah,
African Union.
That's my, you know, I
don't like the AU.
I didn't even know when they changed it to the AU. You don't hear me? I still call it OAU.
Yeah.
Joe, somebody came up with a brilliant idea. African You know, it's the Organization of African Unity. That's my generation, the OAU. We hosted OAU in Liberia, 1979. Yeah.
So Big C, still Big C.
Big C is still Big C, and it's getting, it's
Bigger C now.
It's bigger. It's bigger. It's, look, let me tell you about Liberia, right? How I know it's not getting any better. In 1980, when the soldiers came, they took almost the entire leadership of the True Wheat Party, the party that was in existence.
Tubman's party.
Tubman's party. They took 13 of them. The Attorney General, the Chief Justice, the Minister of Commerce, the Minister of Transport, Planning, everything, and stood them against the pole and shot them for rampant corruption. That's what the soldiers said, right? Now for me, when I see that kind of thing, for thief sell $5, I go fear. But there has been absolutely no fear. It's almost as if people don't remember that we executed people for corruption. They don't even remember. They are not intimidated. They're not afraid.
Is it not the lack of history? People have forgotten history.
You think they've forgotten? 1980s just the other day.
If there's no reminder, people go forget. Human being, what you go keep for your mind inside.
Well, the reminder then should be, as we find some more, we stand them up and shoot them.
Okay.
So every time the subject of corruption comes up in my country, and I say we should execute them, everybody thinks I'm just a hardliner.
So you are for execution?
I'm for execution. I'm for execution, brother. They won't stop. I'm for execution. It's the same way I feel about child predators, rapists. Yeah. You catch them, cut the tutu off. Straight. Don't even bother to send them to jail. Yeah, cut them. Now you're not going to do it again.
Permanent solution.
That has been my philosophy for a long time. But every time I say it is like, oh, Auntie Miatta, how could you make such a... I'm easy. If you are telling me this man can't resist, and some of them will tell you they can't resist,
children?
They can't resist the children, and they will do it again, then cut it off.
A Bible says they talk, is everything they worry you. Abi?
Yes.
So it's biblical.
But the corruption now, I mean, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. When I read about my other country, home or away from home, Nigeria, how does somebody steal $1 billion?
Dollar.
How does one man steal billion? And mind you, he probably only got 2 children or 3 children.
It's not as if there's 21 children.
It's not just like our papa then when they born 20 and so. He's got 2 to 3 children. You $1 billion for what? You know? I mean, that's...
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. And I don't know if you're following, I was reading about the former Attorney General in Nigeria. Oh my God. If you see the listing of this man's properties upon property, my God. No more fear. No more fear.
So the fear for comeback through executions.
Yeah, the fear will come back through the execution.
That's how China does it. You joke in China, they kill you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I was just reading about somebody in Singapore the other day.
They don't joke with those people.
Yeah, they condemned them to. Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
because going into jail,
Make government feed you.
and the thing about it is, they will sentence you to 20 years or 25 years. You never stay the 25 years, because you're not a big man. After 1 year or so, you will see your colleagues going to the head of state. Pardon, try for our boy, etc., etc., etc. Yes.
Many things that piss you off, but now I want you to smile before we go. So, so if your singing voice was a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would that be?
Pistachio.
One time. Pistachio.
Little bit of nuts here. This. Hey, you've had pistachio?
Yes.
That's my favorite ice cream.
I'll remember that when I come to visit you next time.
Do we have it in Monrovia?
Even here, I can get some for you.
Oh, there's pistachio. Yeah. Pistachio is my favorite.
All right.
Yes.
One song that gets you dancing when nobody is watching.
One song that has me dancing when nobody is watching. That's very difficult. Because I'm thinking in terms of now.
Yes.
Now.
Hey, back there. Doesn't matter.
Oh, this Marvin.
Marvin Gaye?
No, I think it's Robert Parker off Marvin Gaye's Rhythm. Oh man, what's the song called?
Feel like dancing.
That's it.
Da, 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 da.
That song, man. When
Feel like dancing.
I can be sitting down all night at a party, just enjoying. When that song comes on,
It's for you.
it's for me.
It's your jam.
It's my jam. Feel like dancing.
Yes, beautiful song.
Wonderful.
If you could be like a master at any musical instrument, which one would you choose?
The guitar. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't learn the guitar. I learned the
You
piano.
learn piano?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a piano here?
I had one on top of there where it's a little Casio, but Eric has taken it
Yeah, to go do
to
this
go and write,
Maybe
to
so.
do his thing.
If you so.
Yeah. But the guitar and the acoustic guitar, I love it.
You like Oklu?
Yes. Yes, for sure.
Oklu is great. Yeah.
Yes.
After a long, exhausting day, what's your comfort food? What food did you eat?
Comfort. Which one are comfort?
Like food to make you happy.
I like the guinea fowl, which you all call pigeon here.
Yeah, I confirm.
I confirm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They barbecue it up
Yes.
the road.
Yes.
And
With what? With the Guinness?
no, man. Then I like it with my sweet potatoes, fried sweet potatoes, and salad, tossed salad. That's my specialty. When I travel or if I'm coming back, that is what Julie will fix for me, or fufu and soup.
What did they wash them down with?
What do I wash it down with? Some nice red wine.
Red wine. Any particular brand?
Once it's sweet,
They're good to go.
I'm good to go. I don't like those Chardonnay thing where it tastes sour. I don't like those things.
Sweet one.
Has to be sweet wine.
There's a new one in town. It has a rough bottle. You should try it.
It's sweet.
Sweet like something.
What is it called?
I'm trying to remember. It has a rough bottle.
All right.
Yes.
But
When you go to the shop, just ask for the wine with the rough bottle. Yes.
Okay.
It not be smooth bottle. The bottle rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could go to any city in the world right now, where would you go? Monrovia doesn't count.
Well, I have to tell you, I have 2 places on my bucket list. One is Havana, Cuba.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Cuba.
Why?
Why? Because I heard a man called Pablo. Look at me, I don't forget the man's name. Oh.
You know people Escobar, the criminal?
No, man. I said Cuba.
Escobar be Colombia.
Yes, but there's this fantastic musician,
Okay.
Pablo. I will think about his name just now. He's dead, though.
Okay.
He's dead, but I fell in love with him years ago. And in his music, I heard so much of our music.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, for my own curiosity again,
Go there.
I want to go there because there's a connection there.
Yeah.
Follow the connection, and just experience this place that has a history behind it,
Connected to us.
connected to us.
So that's one. You said another city you wanted to go to.
And Seychelles.
Oh.
Why is it?
I want to. You swim?
No. Well, I can walk on the beach.
Yes, and enjoy it.
Yeah. No. I had a very horrible swimming experience when I was 15, 16 years old in Sierra Leone. Yeah. So it just turned me completely off.
Nearly drowned?
Not me, my boyfriend of the day.
Wow, he was going.
He died.
Oh.
Yeah, we're very young. You know, your first boyfriend, your crush.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And so it's never been my thing. I walk on the beach, I sit on the beach, you know, but
Yeah, water baby.
getting into the water,
You know go enter.
no, I no go enter. Not for me for enter. No go enter. Yeah. Yeah.
So Seychelles and Havana, Cuba.
Yeah.
If you could have dinner with any historical African figure, that figure would be
Past or present?
past.
Cleopatra.
Okay. Wow.
Why?
Yeah.
I could learn something from her.
Apart from bathing in milk.
No.
I used to bath in milk.
Yes, she used to bath in milk. Well, I'm saying, Kafui, picture this scenario. A 17-year-old girl, African girl, groomed, taught as a king, as a queen, right? And you have the most powerful man at the time, Julius Caesar, and he comes. And this little 17-year-old girl can wrap him around her finger. Then he goes back and sends his lieutenant. He confused him.
Man or scatter.
His mind all scattered.
You want that power, eh?
That is the basis of which I'm advocating to women,
Yes.
of their power. That's what I tell women. What is this thing you're sitting down there? Oh, we want equality. And they don't do. Girl, you got the power.
Straight up. And use it.
Use it. Use it at 16, 17-year-old girl. Eh?
Secondary school now.
That's right. And she was more worldly than
Yeah,
even
she
secondary
was trained.
school.
Yeah.
Yes. It would be interesting. I'd like to meet
So
that.
dinner with Cleopatra.
Dinner with Cleopatra. I said, tell me, sis.
Wagwan.
Well, go ahead.
If a movie was made about your incredible life history, who would you pick as an actress to play your part? Who would play Miatta Fahnbulleh?
Either Genevieve Naji or Viola Davis.
Good picks. Good picks. One from the continent, one from the diaspora.
Yeah.
Was Viola in the Amazon, the movie?
Yes, the Dahomey.
That was a great movie.
Yes.
Wonderful.
She's a fantastic actress.
Yes. And Genevieve is top.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Most unusual or interesting thing somebody will find, a fan will find in your handbag is?
What? Most interesting thing?
Yes, they'll find in your
It
handbag.
has to be interesting.
Unusual.
Why have I got in my bag unusual? I was going to say my cigarettes.
The Rothmans, or is it Palmer?
My Rothmans.
Rothmans.
Yes.
Is it grandma? Is that for you?
Yeah. Yes.
Matches or lighter?
Lighter. Okay. Lighter. I mean, and then I lose the lighters and reduce to matches.
But you still got to have your face.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have problem.
I thought you say it as it is.
I adjust.
Maybe so.
We have to adjust. Yeah.
Best piece of advice you've ever had that had nothing to do with music?
One of my girlfriends back in London advised me, Miatta, you're an artist. Marriage is not for you people.
She told you that?
Yeah, she
Was
told
she an artist?
In a sense. In a
So
sense.
she knew
But
what she was talking about?
Yeah, she was into anthropology. And she was older than me. You know, like a big sister, I looked up to her and she gave me the advice. She said, don't try this marriage thing.
Was she right?
Yeah. I mean, there are rare cases. There are rare cases of 40 years and 50 years. But the creative artist is a rolling stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you go into marriage, there's a lot of, you have to put a lot into it. Both parties.
Was that a regret for you?
That I got married? No, I had to do it now. If I not do it, I'm not going to be legitimate. In African society, look at that one. You know, marry.
So for the paper again,
For paper, my brother, I don't marry. I don't be missing. Yeah. Yes, that's it, my dear, for the paper. You understand? Because when we were shacking up together, we're living together. You know, we're living together before the official marriage. And everything was well. Everything was going well, etc. But the moment I think we went to the courthouse and stuff, and they put a ring for my finger, then everything changed.
what will be the first change where you see say it be drastic?
Well, before, I wouldn't be asked where I was going.
And after you got married?
As soon as you got married, say, oh, where are you going? And then you get dressed up. Oh, do you understand? I felt, I may have been wrong, I felt more scrutinized.
After you got married?
After I got married. Yeah, because when you're not married, you're just living together and everything like that, there's certain freedom there. And had I stayed in that setting, you know, it probably would have been, it would have lasted. What I'm saying, the tying of the knot brought in that African social order. You see what I'm saying?
I do get you.
Yes, and so for me, it was very, very, very confusing. I remember reaching a place where, not to get my husband insecure or whatnot, I would go out without makeup, no lipstick or something, because as soon as you polish up your face and really, you could see the jitteriness in him.
He was afraid.
He was afraid. Yeah. And being an artist, and he was an artist too. And yeah, he was afraid and insecure. And he would be. I mean, I was a fine chick. I was a nice specimen. And he knew eyes were and he knew eyes were out there. And you know what I used to do?
No.
When I went places without him, whether it was club or to a drama in London, this is in London now. After the show, when it's time to go home, I will collect all of them. If there are 5 or 6 of them in 2-3 different cars, I said, when I carry me, go to my house. Right? I'll make them come all the way into Kennington, then I'll grab 3 of the guys to walk me upstairs to ring the bell. So when he opens the door, he sees his threats.
You see the threats, eh? You terrorize this man, oh.
No. The reason of carrying those people there so he could see.
That is who brought me home.
I was with his friends.
Yes.
Yes, because when you come alone.
And so where were you?
Where were you? But when you see your, hi darling, oh boss, okay, then they go.
We brought her home. Special delivery.
That's right. Now who needs that? Who needs that? Yeah, and women go through that all the time.
So you left?
Yeah. Yeah, I left. Oh, you think he will leave me? Don't leave me.
Do you leave her?
Don't leave her.
After how long?
We reached the 7 years.
The age.
The age. You understand? And that's why I say this thing is true, because I wasn't concentrating on it. But we reached to the 7-year thing, and he just got confused and, gave me one little slap across my face. Ooh.
Not a good sign.
Not a good sign. So as his hands were coming off my face, I was reaching for my suitcase. Never look back.
Yeah, violence, no.
That's why I can't understand women who stay. Not once, not twice, until sometimes they kill you.
Yeah.
I know of 2 women who have been killed in abusive relationship. I left. I left, and
Was the leaving easy?
of course it's not easy. Of course it wasn't easy. I had my daughter, and she was just like 1 year old or something like that. And especially for her, she was a daddy.
Yeah,
so I had to live with her pain and what she was going through. I felt bad about it. But then again, I said, no, I'm not going back, because my grandmother, my mother's mother, had told me when maybe I was 17, 18, she said, never let a man hit you. And if he hits you, he will hit you again. So I remember what my grandmother said. He hit you once. If it reaches the place where he hits you, don't go for all that, I'm sorry, I will never do it again, I love you, etc. Another year or 2, it becomes easier.
Yeah.
It becomes easier. So I wasn't going to take it. And I left.
Good advice from grandma.
Yeah, exactly. And she was already dead by then.
You still had it?
I still had
Came to
it,
the
yes. That's we have to listen to our mothers and our grandmothers.
Yeah, it's true.
You see? And it has nothing to do with anything. Your character, your upbringing, it's very difficult for two individuals to be in sync always. You know, you from a different background. My husband was from Guyana. And as much as I saw him as an African, right? But he had, he was born in Guyana. He came with his a Guyana character. And so there was no way I was going to sit there and get beat up. And I, like I said, I've never regretted it. And I'm glad I was married, which reinforces why we not get married again.
So you never got married again?
On what?
After that marriage?
No.
Okay.
Are you serious?
No, you didn't get married after?
No.
Okay.
Why would I want to get married? Why would...
You fall in love? Not every man will beat you.
Darling, falling in love, what is that? That's an emotion. That's an emotion. And once he falls in love, most of the time, you get possessive. You get possessive. It works for all of us, women and men. But when you fall in love, then you want it. You want it all for you. And you have to understand that when you have a creative person in your life, it's for everybody. It's for everybody.
That's what friend said.
Yes. So, if I met what's his name? If I met Dangote, I could consider being his fifth wife or something like that. And then you see you get me a mansion in the country of my choice.
Not even the area of your choice, so the country of your choice.
The country of my choice. And it won't be Nigeria or Ghana.
Seychelles?
Yeah, Seychelles or maybe Paris.
Paris?
Yeah,
and they see you maybe once every 3 months. But you don't worry.
I'm not worried about that. We talk on the phone.
WhatsApp video.
We talk on WhatsApp video, FaceTime. Mr. Dangote is supposed to be so damn busy with this when you don't have time to. That's the only way I'll get married again, though.
We've come to the end of such a beautiful chat. I have only one question for you.
Hey, another one?
Just one. Looking back on your long career and all the experiences you've had, places, the stages you've been on, the people you've met, is there anything that you've said here is there any question that I'm asked that you'd love to just respond to in your mind? Is there anything you want to say that you haven't said yet? As a parting gift to the people who are watching.
What can you say? What haven't I said? You grilled me for almost 2 hours.
Like I confirm, like the pigeon with the potatoes.
Yes.
What are you most proud of?
My children, my nieces and my nephews. Yeah, it always comes down to that. It's what are you proud of? Yeah. Because yes, I make music and the music is there, etc., but I don't know if that's the maternal instinct.
The people.
Or whatnot, but I always say I'm proud of my children because they've come out good. They come out good. I'm one of those mothers. I'm proud to say I can stand up and say my son is not a drug addict or drug dealer. Neither is my daughter. You know, they're wholesome. They are wholesome children. And with my life, because you know I was in, out, all kinds of things could have happened to them. But it didn't. And so I give my mother that credit because in those early years, she did most of the babysitting. That's it, with my son, first of all. And then my daughter came along, and we both did that. But I think that's something I can say I'm proud of. And the fact that I was able to impact the lives of some young girls in Liberia when I started the Oba project. These were 3, 4, 5-year-olds when they came to me. We took some older ones, but looking at their progress, where they are now, some are mothers, some are mothers, and they have children, and their children call me grandma. I feel proud of that. I feel fulfilled as a human being. It took most of the money, but like I say, to see a young girl who would not have had the opportunity of an education, to bring her to the next cycle, and I could do something about it, you know. Apart from my children, that's the next thing I'm proud of, that I was able to help. And my girlfriend at UNESCO had said to me, Miatta, if you can make a difference in 10 girls' life, you have made a worthy contribution to Liberia. And so that's it. And I have more than 10. I had hundreds of girls. Yeah.
Who would you like me to interview next? Doesn't have to be here in Ghana. Anywhere, we'll find the person. Doesn't have to be famous.
Oh.
No, but somebody with an interesting story that deserves to be told.
But she's not a talker. She doesn't like being interviewed.
It won't be a talk, it will be a chat. It's more
A chat.
Just like me and you. We can chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Mrs. Murutala Mohammed.
The wife of the person after whom the airport is named in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Murtala Mohammed.
Mrs. Murutala Mohammed.
Where does she live?
Abuja.
It's just a plane ride away.
Hmm?
It's just a plane ride away.
Yes, of course.
Or two.
Of course. She has an interesting story. I don't know if she would be as free as me. You know, I'm me. But her story is so very interesting, politically, socially, and very painful.
Yes, the husband was assassinated, right?
Yeah.
And they named the airport after him.
Yeah. And very painful story, but it's an interesting story.
Okay.
And but she won't even agree to an autobiography.
We'll see. We can always try.
Yeah. If you want a number, I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Last request. This is for the Gen Zs.
Uh-huh.
So imagine that we are on, what's the best stage you've been on? The stage that you've enjoyed the most?
Abuja Conference Center.
Okay. We are at the Abuja Conference Center. Ladies and gentlemen, and now for our marquee performance of the night, please put your hands together for singer, songwriter, activist, humanist, legend, doyen diva to sing for us Everybody Likes Saturday Night. The one and only, the incomparable Miatta Fahnbulleh.
Well, you have to give me the intro now.
What's your key?
Give me intro. Okay.
The key good for you?
It's all. Hey, one, two. Everybody likes Saturday night. Everybody likes Saturday night. Sing it with me, y'all. Everybody, 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 everybody likes Saturday night. One more time, sing it. Everybody, 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 everybody likes Saturday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
It's good.
I've enjoyed it.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
Yes.
If you enjoyed it, please let's meet in the comments. Remember to subscribe so that more of such beautiful content comes your way when the notification comes up. My name is Kafui Dey. Thanks.
Becky, you're welcome.